What's up, guys? Welcome back to Crypto Weekly Review and our annual live stream. This is live stream 14 version 1.2. Welcome, guys. Welcome. Yes, we have some new ones. Yes, welcome back. Welcome back to the show where I FUD your bags. When you show up and think it is bottom, and I tell you that it is not. Today we are going to talk about Hex. We're going to talk about Bitcoin, the lawsuit that's going on. We're going to teach Gary Gensler how to set up a staking ladder. Okay, so we are going to get started here. Who's in the chat? Last, you just got promoted. Last, you just got moderator. Congratulations. What up, Crypto Cat Doge? What's up, man? Shout out to you. What do we got? Brian, what's up, man? Hey, shout out to shout out to the Crypto Cowboys. They're in Germany. They're riding in the Bohemian Forest right here. Here's the Crypto Cowboys. A little weird action there. Kind of like these charts. Look at this. We got a gorgeous little pump here going on. What's going on? You can see right here, Bitcoin price action, we had the nice pop, and then we cooled down to the 21 exponential moving average. Yo, that's what we always say, right? That's the entry point if you are a trader. Right here, you buy the 21 exponential moving average, and we're going for a nice ride, and we're actually even busting out of this right here, this upwards channel, this bear flag that looks almost identical to that bear flag and all the previous other bear flags in this bear market. Okay, so what do I think is going to happen? Well, I think something like that. I think we're gonna be stuck in this range for a minute. I really, and here's one of my main concerns right here. I know this chart looks busy. I know there's so many lines over here, probably more than on Richard Hart's mirror. Okay, there's some lines up here. Okay, I get it, but I know it's overwhelming. But let's zoom out a little bit here. Let's zoom out, and you can see what do we have here? A whole bunch of more lines. All right. And according to these lines, you can see right here we have a lower high and a higher high, and that right there, guys, you know what that is? That's hidden bearish divergence. Okay, that is a little bit of hidden bearish divergence. Is there a lot of weight on that hidden bearish divergence? Considering we are in a bear market, I would say yes. Typically hidden bearish divergence, and people really don't care too much. But considering we are in a bear market and it's more of a continuation pattern to the downside, I would say it has a little bit more weight. Would I be selling all my bags and freaking out? No, probably not. But yeah, there's some hidden bearish divergence there, and it's a big one. It's quite big. Okay, it's not good. It does not look good. That's called hidden bearish divergence. And do I got to pull up a cheat sheet? I will pull up a cheat sheet. Hold up here. Here's a cheat sheet. Right there, if it'll open. Here is the hidden bearish divergence cheat sheet, just in case you don't believe me. Right here, hidden bearish divergence. Right there. Oops. Let me see. Right here. Hold on a second. I got. This thing's crashing. All right, hold on. Let me get all this stuff under control here. So, anyways, a little bit worried about that, but not too much. Let's jump back into the chat a little bit. I'm a little bit rusty, guys. I'm a little bit rusty. Now, this is 1.2 MeMe-Stream. This is 1.2, okay? So, who do we got here? Where app unique tint. Okay, you're definitely German, all right? You're definitely German, man. Shout out to you. I know you're one of the Cowboys. Brian, what's up, man? Born yesterday. Hey, bro, you were born yesterday? No wonder you're at this. No wonder you're here. No wonder you're buying crypto. They saw you coming, man. Steve, hey, man. Cheers to you, bro. Cheers. Steve's in the house. Justin, back again. Hi, show. Whoa, what's going on here, bro? Show feet. What's going on? Sup, Alex? Dang, got my first guy calling me by my doc's name, so all this stuff. Oh my God, what's going on here? So okay, we're gonna just keep going. Smokey the Beat, yo, what's up, man? Audio and visuals are good, thank you. Yes, that's right, I do have a new mic, so if you still hear a humming in the background, that might be the voices in your head. The same voices in your head that got you to buy crypto at the top of the market. All right, congratulations to you, dude. Congratulations. Mod me too, Crypto Cat Doge. Okay, I'll give you a mod. But if everybody's a mod, then nobody's a mod. You know what I'm saying? If everybody's a mod, nobody's a mod. But yeah, dude, you're in the members. Shout out to members. If you are one of my members, there is a members video. I'm not saying it's great. I'm not telling you to FOMO into it, but I am going to be doing members videos kind of behind the scenes and stuff, which is going to be boring right now. But once I start traveling Asia, hey, that might be exciting. I'm just saying. So you could early adopt there. You can buy the dip on that. What's up, Crypto Weekly Review? What's up, Hex Factor? Yo, shout out to you, bro. All right, let's take a look. Win Pulse Chain. Oh man. Here you go. Yeah, I got something for you right here. Here's Pulse Chain. Here's your life going by. You sitting at the screen right here. This is you, bro. This is you right here. You see that? Everybody's growing up around you. Your hair is getting long. You got 10 different haircuts. You see that? That's you, bro. This is you waiting for Pulse Chain, man. That's what happens. That's us, dude. That's Pulse Chain. Man, I don't know, because we got a lot going on here. Like we got like Gary Gensler is interested in buying the dip. We got like SEC letters going out, but I have not got one yet. I have not got one. But what I'm hoping happens here, like it's starting to look like this whole SEC thing is real. Like I'm not trying to spread any FUD about it right now, but I'm just saying it's starting to look like it just doesn't add up. Like let's say if I got an SEC letter today, right? I would call the SEC and make sure that it is legit today. Okay, and I would put them on the phone and I would record it. In fact, if you're in my Telegram chat, you know, like I had already called the SEC and asked about it, you know, and they're like, sorry, we can't talk about any ongoing investigations or anything like that. So they wouldn't tell me anything, but I was sitting there, recorded it and put it in my chat. Now, you know, these letters are going out to influencers, right? Like Hexakin influencers, Pulse Chain influencers. And what do influencers like the most? Okay, they like attention. All right, that's the currency for influencers. They're terrible. They're worse than TikTokers. You know what I mean? It like if I had evidence, if I got the letter and I called the SEC and they're like, no man, we never heard anything, we never heard of this. What's Hex? What's that? No, and then quickly hang up and then post that to social media, and you would go absolutely viral. You would go sky high to the moon numbers. You make like a YouTube short, you make a TikTok, whatever. You're gonna absolutely blow up your channel. You're gonna blow up your views. Okay. So why hasn't that happened? So if all these influencers are getting these letters, why haven't anybody debunked it? You know, that's one of the main things. And another thing is, a long time ago, I can't tell you the backstory to this, but I tried to find out somebody's email address, a specific YouTuber's email address. And I went through all the channels. I spent more time than I'd like to admit doing it. And they said, no, they can't give an email. They can't even give their personal name. Okay. So now you have all these influencers and their personal address is doxed. It's not April Fool's, is it? Like it's either somebody super close to them or it's literally by a subpoena. Now also I have somebody close to me that's very high up in a crypto firm, okay? And on the legal side, I showed him the documents. He honestly said 50-50 about if that's a real subpoena or not, you know what I mean? But yeah, I mean, it's starting to look like it. And even Eric Wall over here, he posted a post where an attorney, a former SEC attorney, a retired one, is out here saying that, yeah, those are legit documents and all that, you know, and like, hi there, former SEC attorney who signed hundreds of subpoenas here. Yes, we sometimes make typos in private practice. We don't have well-paid support staff to proofread, which, guys, look, these guys can't even spell, okay? They can't even spell. So I wouldn't worry about the SEC too much. They can't even, they don't need, what kind of case can they mount against us, right? Could we possibly win? Could we win? You see, Polkadot made, we had Web3 Foundation made a post that says Web announces that Polkadot's native token DOT has morphed and is software, not a security. After 3 years of proactive engagement with the SEC.gov, W3F announces a landmark step towards the achievement of Web 3.0, decentralized, trustless, and serverless internet. Okay, so now these guys are claiming that they have contacted and worked with the SEC since 2019 and that they are not a security. Okay, so could Hex fight the good fight? Like, supposedly you hold your own keys, you interact with the contract yourself. That's the whole point of Hex, right? So why can't we fight the SEC and win? So if this is real, if the SEC lawsuit is real, I'm gonna rock with Hex through it. Okay, I'm gonna rock through Hex, even though Polkadot was full of shit in their disclaimer, because you could see, in our view, current day offers and sales of DOT are not securities transactions. In our view, disclaimer, nothing in this statement is intended to be, and it is not an offered, this is legal jargon, the offer or sale of digital assets or security. Nothing in this statement is intended to be, and it is not legal, investment, or tax advice. Okay, so they were just bullshit. They were just bullshitting the whole time, bro. What's going on, man? So it's quite hard. I think it'd be a pretty big battle with the SEC, and but if it is going to be an SEC fight, you know, I'm gonna rock with Hex. I'm gonna stick through it. Look, I'm just as frustrated as you are with the Hex community. It seems like it implodes like once every 3 months, and it's really frustrating to watch. You know what I mean? But I think that we're gonna get out of this, bro. I think there's a good chance for Hex to climb out of this thing. Okay, I think that we can do it. I think it's gonna be ugly, but I think we could do it. I think we can get out of here. I don't know. What do you guys think in the chat? CN, cheers. Marcel, hey man, what's up with you, buddy? What do you guys think? Is this do we have a battle coming up with that SEC, or is it kind of like an influencer thing? Like, what's really going on? Why isn't anybody saying anything? Why is Richard being hella sus? Why is he? Look, you saw some of the stuff that he's posting. That's what makes it bad. Like, yo, like bleach bit everything. Like, take your phone, smash it with the Hillary Clinton style, you know, smash up your laptops and stuff with hammers and all that. Like, is that, you know, like that's the vibe that you know, Richard's giving us too, man. Like, that's not helping, and it does not give us a whole bunch of confidence. You know what I mean? So I don't know. You tell me what you think. Win house party. Hey bro, yeah, let's do it. Come on, meet me in Asia. I'm gonna be in Asia next month. I'm gonna be gone. Meet me. I'll meet you. Whatever. Yo, where we at? TD. Hex $3 when 2036. Hex will be the $3 in 2036, but $3 will be worth half a penny. All right, $3 is actually going to be worth half a penny by then due to inflation. So then my target is technically hit, right? Right? Right, boys? When $3 is worth a penny, then Hex will be $3. Where we at, boys? Where we at? Hex $3 went. Oh, Crypto Cowboys in the house. Can't miss a live. Hey, thank you, TD. Hey, man. Me and TD had a long conversation, too, when we were testing out my streaming software. So shout out to you, man. I know this guy pretty good. Shout out to TD. Let's see. WW3. That's a clean chart, bro. Pretty simple, yet working, TA. Yeah, should we jump back into the chart? Yeah, it does work fairly well. And this, dude, this looks pretty bullish right here. I can't lie. you know, we have the daily uptrend. It technically is the daily uptrend. Like, you should be buying technically. You know, this white line, every time it touches this white line, it's just, I'm just not convinced quite yet. It's just the macro is shot, but we do have a nice little bounce. I noticed just reading Twitter, there's just a lot of check marks that are just pumping, like, just putting out good data, trying to get through this election, you know, like trying to get these markets to pump on everything they can. They are on a defibrillator right now. Okay, these markets are on a defibrillator, and this is the pump that we're getting. This is our election pump. This is what everybody talked about all year, how we're gonna pump into the election. And look at this right here. Look at this. So what's gonna happen? What's gonna happen? Honestly, my prediction is I think we're going to do this. We're gonna do this right here.
Here we go.
Come right back down.
He did it.
We're gonna come right back down. But if you are bullish, you definitely see we're actually above the R1 pivot right here. We're above the primary pivot, above the 21, set a new higher high. We have some pretty decent volume. This blue line is average volume right here, and we are breaking above it. We're poking through the top of this trend line, and this trend line is, it's actually probably like a little bit lower, because the way it works is you want to touch as many candles as you can without crossing a body, right? So if we do that, I mean, it's probably actually a little bit lower right there, because you have to have at least 3 touches to have a trend line. Okay, so this is as high as I can get it. Now if this candle closes today in about 5 hours above here, you know, having a split candle body, probably not the greatest, but if we start closing candles above here consistently, then SMC might be right. We might actually be pumping into the end of the year. I don't think it's going to happen. I think there's a lot of bearish macros out there, and I think that we're going to kind of get stuck. I think we're going to get stuck in our range. You know what I mean? I think we're going to just in that 20K, 19K range. I think that's the best, in my opinion. That's the best we're going to get for before Christmas. I don't think that we're going to get much of a pump or anything like that. But what do we have to do to start getting bullish? That's the question. So to really start getting bullish, I think we got to come take out this top right here. What's that at 25K? You know, I really don't count this. This was a massive fake out right here, and then we set up a new low, right? Just a massive reaction and then a new low. So I think we definitely have to take out 25K. Now that's a lot of profits to miss if you're sitting on the sideline and you're itchy, you know what I mean? So I personally, I'm gonna sit it out, but it's also kind of lining up with the 200 exponential moving average right here. So we're talking about the daily 200, you know, right about 25K, and that's, remember, we're not reversed anything until we can take out this other. We need a higher high, okay? We need a higher high. So above 25K, I really start to think that these markets are turning around, and you know, of course, by then it's too late, you know. You know, SMC was saying that he thinks that we're gonna pump to 28 and then to new lows and then down to that 11K, 10K mark. I don't see that happening. I think that we're gonna be I think it's gonna be a while. I mean, if you take a look at government bonds right here, they're on track for the biggest loss since 1920, right? So biggest loss since, you know, the Great Depression, you know what I mean, the thing that everybody talks about, you know. So I don't see that happening. I don't see us pumping right now. I think maybe in a traditional environment where like it's just a regular market where we don't have any kind of macro recession hanging over our heads, or like any kind of like inflation problem, like say if we're living in like 2018, 2019, I could say, yeah, you know, that'd be different. But with all of this pressure overhead, of all of these bearish macros overhead, I still have to let I'm not going to ape. I'm going to let the price action show me and tell me what to do. I'm not going to ape, even though this does look good. You know, like look at this last run. What happened? You know, we kind of got the 21 right here. Big fake out to the downside. We got it here, set a new high, and then pow. I mean, it can reverse that quick. You know, I'm not trying to fudge you out of your bags, guys. I'm not trying to fudge you out. I'm not trying to I don't want you left behind or something like that, because I really do believe that the bottom is close. I really do. I really think that I really think that like one more flush to the downside and then we will be getting our bottom. Let's jump into the chat before I go off too long. 3 clean chart, thank you. Last, thanks to all who made the wrench possible. He's over here giving his Oscar winning speech. I want to thank my manager. I want to thank Crypto Weekly Review, Richard Hart, for dumping on me. Tech dude, what's up, bro? You claim for Texan token. Let's help Texas separate from the states. What are you talking about? Texas token? Is there a Texas token? What's going on? Should I Google this? Put it in the chat. Okay. So what else we got going on the agenda? So another weird thing, and this popped up in my chat, but as you know, our fearless leaders in government, they always insider trade. You know, Nancy Pelosi, she is the queen pin. She is the absolute trader of all time. She's like a Warren Buffett, basically, because, you know, if you have like the inside scoop, the inside knowledge, I mean, you could really hedge yourself. Well, Senator Thomas Carper bought up to 110,000 in range equity bear ETF. That's an active ETF that shorts US listed stocks. Okay, he is on the Senate Finance Committee. All right. As a politician, he is actively shorting the United States economy, okay? And he's on the Senate Finance Committee. He probably knows what's going on. The only weird thing about it is 110K, bro. 110K? Seriously? That's all? I mean, I could do that. You know, like if he put in 10 like a milli or two, then I would just like perk up. But I mean, you know, I'm not too worried about that. But it is something weird. So now I also have to take into account, guys, that I don't want to get caught in bear euphoria. Remember when BitBoy Crypto was caught in bull euphoria, and he was like, yeah, 100K at the end of year 2021. Okay, at Q4, by the time we hit Q4 2021, we were supposed to be at 100K. All right, what are we at now? We're like at Q8 2021. Okay. We're at Q8 2021. It's gonna be Q16 2021 before we hit our 100K mark. All right, so that's bull euphoria. You don't want to get caught up on that. You don't want to get stuck into that pattern. So I'm very mindful of, like, I don't want to get stuck in bear euphoria and be like, yo, we're gonna hit 10K no matter what. Like it has to happen. You know, I'm not like that. If the charts tell me something different, then I'm going to be like, yo, I've been wrong about this. I didn't catch the absolute bottom, but there's still plenty of meat on the bone for us to pump to new all-time highs, for us to go to the next mega bull run, our next inflationary mega bull run with 8% inflation. You know what I mean? It's gonna in nominal terms, it's gonna pump like crazy. But if you were to adjust it to like 2019 money, it probably isn't gonna be as spectacular. But I'm telling you that in nominal terms, it's gonna be one of the craziest, best bull runs of our time. So if I miss if I miss 10%, if I miss 5%, I'm gonna be okay with it, because you know you adjust it for inflation anyway. Okay. So yeah, that's how we backwards rationalize that. So I still think we're going lower. Halina Keltova, hi London. Hey London, stand up. I haven't seen you in here before, so thank you for coming. Like and subscribe, join the Wolf Pack. Okay, we're doing this all the time here. So yeah, let's see what else we got on the map here. So hi Helena, shout out to you. Barry Palskov, just want to thank you for all your hard work keeping us focused during the bear market. When do you think Hex will hit 1 cent? Yo, that's the thing. Like, I have a lot of orders set below 1 cent. And when this news, when I start thinking about like the SEC thing coming through and all these letters and all this FUD, and then like Richard being super cryptic and weird, you know, in his tweets and all this stuff, you know, I'm starting to, you know, like I was like, damn, should I remove my orders? Should I? You know, that's kind of what bottom feels like in your mind, is when you want to remove the orders when it's done, when it's over, you know what I mean, where you think that it's finished, that's when you're actually supposed to buy. It's counterintuitive, I know, but that's how people sell the bottom, right? So if this whole, all right, here's how people, like, you always wonder how people do it. Like, let's say the SEC thing gets confirmed, which I think the probabilities are quite high that it gets confirmed. So let's say that there's going to be some sort of SEC investigation, perhaps maybe a lawsuit, okay? So kind of like a XRP style, it's going to last a couple years and things like that, and then people are going to freak the F out, you know, and then it's going to dump to like a penny, half a penny, whatever, maybe to the launch price. Maybe it'll dump to 0.0024. Okay, that'd be scary, right? But it's possible. So let's say that happens. Then you're going to be like, oh, well, it's dead, it's over, it's going to get shut down, the regulators are here, blah, blah, blah. And then you sell, right? That's how you sell the bottom. And that's, and I have to be on that other end. So I have to gamble on the fact that it is going to come back, which I believe that it is, because EOS got, I remember when EOS got a lawsuit from the SEC, and they're still around. I mean, they're dead because who cares? They're boring. You know, delegated proof of stake is kind of stupid. Nobody wants it. So, but they're alive. They paid a $42 million fine and they're alive. But and they pumped and had weird things happen. So my opinion is, if Hex goes on this global stage as to fight the SEC, and like, what's got to happen is like someone's got to step to the plate. So let's say they serve Richard Hart. This is all hypothetical, right? Mental masturbation prevents blue brains. Okay. So and he fights him and he's like doing his thing, you know, like what if he like turns into old Richard or whatever, or like he might show up like Michael Jackson in all white or something like that to the trial or whatever, like make a showboat of it, you know, he'll be like the Johnny Depp and then versus the state, which is going to be whatever her face is, the abusive chick, right? And he can do like this like lawsuit where he's like, you know, Johnny Depp style, where he's just like talking smack and like making good points and taking them head on and having a good case, you know what I mean, and fighting them. And maybe it'll be considered a software. Maybe we can actually, like, Hex has done the most due diligence that anybody has done for cryptocurrency, right? To try to launch a cryptocurrency. Bro, at least we pretended like we didn't have an ICO, right? At least we pretended. This is gonna be Richard right here outside the trial. No, I'm saying, and look, like, guys, you know me, like, I don't BS, okay? I don't BS, and I struggle with the Hex community, and they mainly don't like me anyway. But I'm telling you, what I really truly believe is that I think Hex has a chance. Honestly, I really do. I know it's funny, but I think that Hex has a chance to win, and even better than that, what if, hear me out, okay? Markets are irrational, right? Markets can be irrational longer than you can stay solvent. What if, right? We have that Johnny Depp effect. What if we're fighting for freedom of finance? What if we make a stand? What if instead of running and cowering, we take a stand and fight the regulators? XRP style. Look at Garlinghouse, Brad Garlinghouse. He's not scared. He's not pretending that Hex didn't happen or that XRP didn't happen. He's taking them head on. He's fighting them. He's spending millions, tens of millions of dollars on lawyers and fees. We'll just have another sacrifice. We'll just have another sacrifice, man. You know, and we'll have a pulse or we'll have a SEC court case sacrifice. All right. So, but this is part of the game, okay? We always knew that this could happen. This is a gray area, unregulated space. This thing was like possible, you know?
See,
right?
As you can see, the more you look around, the more you're gonna find out.
See, and we've been effing around for a long time, and we're about to find out, or at least it seems like it. And I have this weird thing inside me that's like, bring it. Let's see it. Let's see it. And Richard, go there Johnny Depp style, win everybody's hearts over. Let's get the best promotion. Fox Business, CNBC, whatever, all these guys, they're going to be talking about it. The whole world's going to be looking at it. The whole world's going to be talking about it and knowing about it. And it's going to be a household name. I mean, if Richard, you want notoriety, you know, like you want to be remembered, you want to leave your mark, you want a legacy, whatever. Do this. Your legacy, it's fine, bro. Just you know, go fight the SEC. You know, make us proud, and then pump our bags, bro. Pump our bags out here. It's all, everything's gonna work out. Don't worry about it. You know, we're all good. Hey, bro, you want to see Hex to $3? That's how you get Hex to $3, in my opinion. Like, winning this thing, like, there's no Hex left. Imagine if the world was watching. Imagine if the world was watching. You want to make a show? Forget the Louis bags. Show up and fight the SEC. You know, you said we're not a security. You said we're sure. You said you have all these, you took all these measures. Well, fight the SEC and win. That, now you want to see you want to see $3 Hex, man. I think that's it too, because I also think Hex is kind of at the top of its S curve, because I couldn't imagine us ever getting a penny, and we hit 55 cents. It went 55 times past what I thought we could do. So you know what I mean? So like, you want to bust into new markets? Forget the Hex movie, you know. Do it live. I don't know, it's just a different perspective that I thought I would offer. And by the way, guys, so I'm sticking with it, and I'm gonna rock with it. If this happens, imagine buying half a penny and then it runs to, like, we get global press and it runs. Bro, I'm gonna ride with Hex. And you want to ride with me? You do? This is us right here. Look at that. It's neat. Now in United States, this would not be acceptable, 2 guys on a motorcycle, but in Europe, it's no problem. In Europe, this is normal. See these guys? Всё нормально, давай, блядь, давай, газуй. You know what I mean? I'm rocking with it, okay? So, so what's gonna happen, bro? Like, how do you know, if Hex does rock like that? This is gonna be Hexkins right here. They're gonna be girls all over you right here.
I'm a really good girl. I'll do anything you say. Please just pick me. No, pick me. I'm a really bad girl. You know you want it. Don't leave, sir. Don't leave.
I thought this was a kennel.
Come on.
At least I'll be safe in here.
That's how you know it's the bull market, guys. Don't forget. Now the crypto cowboys, you know, like, guys, like, if you're a cowboy, you got to ride the bull like 8 seconds, right? Is that why it's called crypto cowboys? Is because you guys like had like 8 seconds of bull market before it went down? That it? But yeah, that's gonna be bull market right there, and then after that, it's gonna be shortly after that, it's gonna be followed by this.
You know, a lot of things changed when my girl got pregnant, like my name, number, address.
Oh yeah, shout out to you guys. Okay, so we got in the weeds a little bit right there, so we'll jump back into the chat. I don't want to neglect the chat. We do have some new people in here, which is always exciting, you know what I mean? I always like that. Let's see where we at. All right, where did I leave off at? I think I went on like a 10-minute rant off of you claim the Texican token. No, you claim no. Hi Wolves. Hi IP Max. What's up? Okay, London. Oh yeah, we said Hex to 1 cent. So you want to see Hex at 1 cent? Let this FUD go through, and I'm not telling you what you do. It's not financial advice about the whole thing. How I romanticized, like, we're going to have Richard Hart's going to be the Johnny Depp in the trial, and we're going to win the hearts and minds of the world, and Hex is going to pump to $3, and then we're going to be considered a software, and then everybody's going to FOMO in. We're going to have pension funds, hedge funds, 401ks. They're going to be buying Hex. It's going to go to $100, and we're all going to be on yachts and blah blah blah. You know, that does sound good, doesn't it? That does sound good, but I don't know. We'll have to see. Let's see, where are we at here? Okay, so yeah, that's not financial advice, you know. I'm just saying, I'm just trying to give you a different perspective, you know, because everybody always wants to doom and gloom, you know, and it's not, it could go reverse rug, you know. You never know. Imagine buying a 1 penny and then riding her up. Pathways massage. Hey. There's also too many opportunities for Black Swan events. Yeah, you know, like we all pretty much know that everything's going downhill. You know, where is it at? This is us right here in the world. There's been hard times in the world before. The world is resilient. People are resilient. People are generally good. You know, people generally are nice and things like that. So I think that it's all going to work out. I don't think anything is too crazy in the world right now. What the world kind of needs, and I know I always kind of like I try to look at things from a different perspective sometimes, especially like the general narrative, like the NPC narrative that everybody's saying is usually technically wrong. You know, like the herd is always wrong. Is like I try to think of like outside the box and try to look at it from a new angle. You know what I mean? It's like I kind of really think that we need a big flush of like, you know, like these zombie companies, you know, that are living off loans. You know, did you know that like what did Elon say? Twitter was losing like 4 million a day or a month or something like that. Sorry, I don't quite remember the number, but he had to purge like 50% of people, you know, and it's cushy jobs like that where they have like 10 espresso machines and they have like a yoga room and things like that, and they're not getting anything done. It's just really wasteful. There's a lot of fat. There's a lot of excesses. There's a lot of misallocation of resources, things like that. All this stuff's got to get flushed out. People have to get back to work. Remember, the S&P 500, the stock market, it is accumulation of the productivity of the world. So the world is not productive. We shut down. We printed money for people to stay home. We need to get people back to work. We need to cut out the labor market is so tight because what do? We have all these cushy tech jobs that are losing in companies like Twitter that are losing money, that are activists, you know, that are just these cushy jobs. They're gone. They're going to be gone, you know, and these people are going to have to go find real work. You know what I mean? So I just think that this needs to happen. The perspective I'm looking at is like, yeah, you know, we might have to have like a flush and then get people back to work, get people working, get people paying their bills, and most of all, producing. Because what is inflation? Inflation is a lot of currency units and not very many goods and services, right? So we need to get productivity up, because we can get productivity up to match the currency amounts is what we can do. See, the Federal Reserve can't print oil. The Federal Reserve can't print food, right? So all they can do is clamp down on the markets. All they can do is raise interest rates, make money harder. All they can do is unwind their balance sheet, make it harder for people to spend. People having to lose their jobs and save and spend their savings and get all that excess liquidity out of the market and get productivity. They get it's the government's job to get policies to get productivity back up, you know. So like that's how this thing is gonna sort itself out, you know, and then it's gonna be back to the bull runs again. It's gonna be back to growth. You know, we can't expect a big bull market when industry is down, when global supply chains are broken. How do we expect anything? How do we expect to have any goods and services? You know, just printing money is not the answer. You know, like I think the Hummer EV, the 1,000 horsepower pickup truck that's all electric, it's sold out for 2 years. They can't even make enough of them. You know, so it's just like we got to get productivity up, and if it's not up, if supply chains are broken, then there's not enough. We're not going to be able to pump the markets how you think, you know, just by turning the printer back on. It's not going to work. We've already exhausted that method. Now we have to actually pay some of these bills back. We actually have to produce something again, you know. Let's take a look. I was just actually looking at something. So remember, this is the guy. This is the Senate Finance Committee guy, a politician who's shorting, who's buying a bear stock. Okay, so let's see. So here's. Like I was saying, I was talking about bear euphoria. Here's bear euphoria. Here's what it looks like right here. Okay, so here we go. This week saw the Fed's balance sheet drop by almost 46 billion, the most yet. Oh boy. Oh boy. That's really jack shit. Their balance sheet is like $8 trillion. Okay, you would I think it's like it's insane. But yeah, they are not only are they tightening, and they're tightening the most they have tightened in like 40 years, but they're also unloading their balance sheet. All right, so they're dumping. So that's a recipe for disaster. You know, not a recipe for cookies. That's different. This is going to probably hurt, and I foresee that we're going to continue to have like a little bit of a washout. You know, some of these companies got to go, some of these funds got to go. Okay, I think we're going to. Somebody says priced in, but yeah, I think it's going to. They're going to continue to deleverage, and they're going to continue to sell their balance sheet. So I still think I'm still bearish. Look, remember, I'm not trying to be euphoric, but I still think that we're going to go a little bit lower. And why is that so crazy for me to say? Because if Bitcoin's typical correction would be down to about 11K if it does what it's always done, but we're now in a recession. So like, why is it so crazy for me to say that we're going to retrace to our typical levels, if not lower? Okay, so that's why I'm just not there yet. I know it's getting annoying, especially when we have pumpy times. But remember, guys, we weren't faked out over here either on this one. Remember that? We weren't faked out over here. Then we set a new low. Well, kind of. We have not quite set a new low yet, but yeah, we came all the way back down here. And then look at this pump. I mean, it's quite weak, especially going into the elections and stuff, and a possible pivot where they're talking about actually slowing down raising interest rates. In December, they might only do 0.5%. So their terminal rate is going to be like 4.5%, max 5%. So that leaves us 2 50 basis point rate hikes because we're already at 4%. This is why we are having a speculative rally in the S&P 500, and Bitcoin is gently, slowly following along. But this is quite weak off that news. You know, remember, and a lot of this was what? Remember, we had billions in short liquidations. That means that people were forced to cover. That was this one. We were forced to cover, right? Then we confirmed the daily uptrend right here, and then we had this pump candle on pretty good volume. We had good volume right here. We had some follow through. It'll be interesting to see how the volume closes for today. It looks like a low day. It looks like a volume divergence here. So I'd be careful in that area right there. So I'm waiting to see. Here's what I'm waiting for. I'm waiting to see what happens when the elections finish, because I think a lot of this is a speculation pump for the elections. And I think a lot of this is a little bit of like media manipulation for the elections. And I think that if there is a red wave, I think that it might have the opposite effect of what you think. People will be like, oh, okay, so these bad, quote unquote, politicians are out, and we have a new politicians that are pro-economy, right? Well, the media, if they win, then the media is going to switch, and they're going to start fudding, right? Because they're in charge. They're going to fud them. Right now, the media is like pumping everything. They're going to start fudding, and all of these check marks and all of these talking heads on TV, they're going to start talking against it to try to blame the bad economy on them. Right now, I think it's so. I think that the volatility that's coming next week. Remember, next week we have CPI, and we also have the elections. Okay, so it's kind of a volatile week. Excuse me if I don't buy the top of this candle. Excuse me if I'm not like bullish at the top of this candle going after this huge short liquidation of billions, and then a nice follow through. I'm not gonna lie, that's a nice follow through going into the elections, going into the CPI on the 10th. Excuse me for now FOMOing into that. But when the dust settles, remember, like, sometimes the best thing to do is nothing at all. When the dust settles with all this stuff, and we're up here, and we're like in the daily uptrend, and everything is looking good, and it's looking like the Fed's gonna slow down and stuff like that, then I'm gonna start saying, hey guys, I'm gonna put a 20% position on, because I'm not sure if I'm right about the bottom. But right here, I'm not budging. Okay. Sorry, I'm gonna be bearish. I'm going to continue to be bearish, and I have every reason to, because look at all the other tech stocks that are absolutely dumping. Facebook down 80%, Meta down 80%. I mean, like Amazon dumping insane, like what was it, like 30%, something like that, 40%. All these tech companies dumping, and Bitcoin's pumping. Man, get out of here.
I must know the truth, Master.
Today, the FOMC raised its policy interest rate by 0.75 percentage point. And we anticipate that ongoing increases will be appropriate.
I made a mistake here. I was wrong. I trusted this management team. That was ill-advised. Hubris here is extraordinary.
I can't watch anymore.
Dude, these tech companies are getting nuked, and as they should. I mean, they were really zombie companies living off of cheap debt. You know, like, these people gotta go before we can reset, reload the gun, start printing again, start moving again, start lending again, start new companies that are hopefully profitable. The Fed making a precedent saying that, yo, we're not going to support these zombie companies anymore. We can't afford it anymore. We did it for 10 years. We've done it since the GFC. We can't do it anymore. And then we have more productivity and we have a bigger pump. More productivity, bigger pump. You know what I mean? Like, this is a good thing. I just look at it a little bit differently from people. But yeah, WW3, we will be lucky to get close to 28. Yeah, I really don't see it. I like SMC. I like that guy. I spoke with him for an hour more. I spoke with him for quite a while. He's a smart guy. I like his Telegram. He's really sharp. Like, he gets the news fast, like before Twitter, you know, and then you don't have to doom scroll on Twitter. Like, it's great and everything, but I just don't agree with him, and that's okay. Okay, so like, where would I say, like, bull market is full swing? Above this one right here. Right here at this point, if we can get above this and kind of like gain the uptrend, if we can get above the 200 exponential moving average, get above this right here, I'm going to start taking positions to the upside. I am. Okay, but once we get above this level right here, once we get above 32K, I'm going to call bull market on. And if the bull market's on, you know, obviously I'm not buying Bitcoin. I still have all my Bitcoin, you know, like, I sold ETH, I sold alts, I sold Hex, I sold all that stuff live on this channel. I sold the 65K top, the real 65K top, the second one. But I still have all my Bitcoin. I'm not buying anymore. I'm just using this as a temperature gauge of the market, right? This is the best thing. Okay. Oh, bull market's on. Great. Thanks, Bitcoin. Thanks for letting us know. But I'm going to go buy Dogecoin. You know, I'm not interested in having any more Bitcoin, but I'll never sell mine. I'll never sell it ever. Okay. So just to clear that up. But yeah, this is a weak bounce. This is our November election. This is our November election bounce. Man, get the fuck out of here, bro. Get out of here, bro. All right, let's keep going. Let's keep going, guys. Let's keep going. All right, so it looks like we are below the trend line. I think like 21,000. See where we at? Like 20. If we can close above 21,500, the probabilities. Remember, there are no certainties. There are only probabilities. I think the probabilities are going to be very high that we are going to continue climbing into November elections, into November 8th. Election day. I think continue and then have a big sell the news event. You know what I mean? It usually does the opposite of what you're thinking. So like, if we're dump into it, like, people are going to buy afterwards. If we pump into it, you know the deal, right? Like, when the S&P gets a close, a Friday, the S&P closes up, we already know that we're going to have a pumping weekend, just like we did. S&P 500 closes up right here, right? If you, oh man. Dude, that's so wrecked. How could you be bullish on this? Remember, I called this S&P top. How could you be bullish on this? We had a big rejection right here of the 89 exponential moving average, and this is it closing up. This is what's causing the Bitcoin pump. So it closed up a point, 1.3 points, or 50 points. It closed up. So what's that going to tell you? That tells you that we're going to pump on Bitcoin all weekend under speculation, because Bitcoin's open, S&P isn't. What usually happens? Usually it dumps on Monday, right? But I think that if we can close, if like to do like a reverse indication, you know, if we can take a look at Bitcoin quick. Okay. Yo, what's up, bruh? Okay. If we can look at Bitcoin again, you know, if it does start closing up above here and consolidating around 21,700, we start getting up here above this trend line, getting support on this trend line, I'm going to say we're going to pump into the election. But I'm not even convinced that we're going to do that. Okay. Not trying to fudge you out, you know, but the chances of a soft landing are getting lower.
Has the window for a soft landing narrowed? Do you still think it's possible?
Has it narrowed? Yes. Is it still possible? Yes. I think we've always said it was going to be difficult, but I think to the extent rates have to go higher and stay higher for longer, it becomes harder to see the path. It's narrowed. I would say the path is narrowed over the course of the last year, really.
They have not been able to get inflation under control one bit. Okay, that's what he said in another clip, but I just didn't grab it. It takes forever to load these clips on here, guys. takes forever. Like, it's better for me to like do a video at this point. I definitely played myself doing these meme streams. I played myself. Yeah. So, but yeah, let's take a look. Yeah, if we can get above R2, then I'm really gonna say we're putting a pump into the election. All that is 21,700. Guys, is that too much to ask just to get above 21,700? I mean, it shouldn't be.
God, get me out of financial troubles. Thank you. God, get me out of all financial troubles. Thank you.
All right, let's go jump back into the chat right here. Pathways massage. Oh yeah, too many opportunities. Oh yeah, that's where I went on that big tangent. Okay. Julio Garcia. Hey bro, shout out to you. I don't think I've seen you here before. Thank you for coming. Thank you for being present. Have you ever been banned by RH? Oh yeah, multiple times, man. I've talked to him too in Telegram before, and I was around during the beginning when Hex was a baby, and there was a tipping bot, and we were tipping each other thousands of Hex. Like I always tell people, Hexo tipped me a bunch. I don't want to say how much, but he tipped me a bunch in the chat, and then I went and staked it for 5555. Now, dude, if I'm not an OG Hexagon, then I don't know who is. Shout out to me. Shout out to me, guys. Yeah, if that's not OG, then I don't know what is. You know what I mean? And it's crazy, man, because like, as frustrated as I get with Richard, like with the marketing, with the twerking and stuff like that, as frustrated as I am, I'm still down to ride. I'm still down to ride for Hex. You know, it's still my favorite DeFi, and I know it's kind of a conundrum, you know, because people hate Hex. So then, like, I'm a Hex streamer. I don't want to be just a Hex streamer. I want to talk macro. I want to talk other coins and stuff. But, you know, I'm not making my own shit coin. I'm not trying to FUD it or anything like that. But I will speak critically of Hex on this channel. I'll speak critically of Richard Hart, because to be able to make a sound decision in life, you have to be able to think critically, put your emotions aside, put what your dreams and hopes and wants are aside, and then really think about things through a clear lens. Don't gaslight yourself. That's what this channel is about. You know, we just keep it real. You know what I mean? But we're still down to ride, so we're still good. Let's see, do I still have it? Where am I at? Where is it? Yeah, we're good, guys. We're good. We're good. Okay, I don't know what I got. So many now I don't know what's what. All right, let's keep going. No dead air. Let's go. Let's go. Thank you, Julio. Yes, Richard knows who I am. But I don't think he likes me too much, because I've trolled him in like 100 plus videos, something like that. I mean, I don't think that's something that we could work out, you know. I think he's never gonna like me. But I troll everybody, you know. I troll my friends. I troll the crypto cowboys, Bohemian Forest. Okay, so let's go. Where are we at? CN, hey, shout out to you. Thanks for being a member, my friend. Thank you. 110K is probably just a rich foot tax, or another hedge, or other hedge. Oh, probably just a rich tax. I don't know. It's not a tax. The guy from the finance committee, this guy that's on the Senate Finance Committee, he's basically buying an ETF that it's a bear ETF. So basically what that means is that ETF shorts US stocks. So I don't know what all of them are in there, but probably tech, since tech's going down like crazy, you know, or I don't know. I doubt it's commodities, you know. So I doubt it's oil. You know, you'd be crazy to short oil. Like, some people say it's topping, but I don't think. We can look at it. But yeah, so basically this is just a fund, a hedge fund, an ETF, where you just buy the ETF and it automatically shorts everything. That's all he's doing. So this guy's shorting the market. He's on the Senate Finance Committee. So people are like, so what's he thinking? What does he know? You know what I mean? Does he know something we don't know? Probably. You know, he's probably shorting this shit. You know, he knows that there's going to be some calamity coming. You know what I mean? I just don't see like this soft landing. You know, you heard him say it. There's no soft landing, guys. There's none. There's no. Well, the probabilities of a soft landing have narrowed. They have narrowed quite a bit. So let's keep talking. What's up? What's up? What's up? Senator spent millies on hookers and blow. He forgot to hodl. Yeah, no, and his chart probably looked like this. This is a blow chart right here. I know, it's a disaster. Look at this thing. But it makes sense. That's a lot of lines. Let's see. Orchids Bloom. Shout out to you. I don't know if I've seen you before, but thank you. Love all that you do, brother. Thank you. I appreciate that. I put a lot of time into this, so I appreciate it when somebody likes that, because I was cutting my teeth this morning. All this streams and all this crap started crashing and stuff, and like I was more or less trying to like get these memes loaded and things like that more than I was like actually thinking about what I'm going to say. I feel like I'm like mentally not as prepared. So hopefully you still enjoy the stream. I spent most of the time just fighting the software here. So thank you, Orchids Bloom. Orchids is okay. Last, even if we miss the bottom 20%, you're going to be so much better off than normies that aren't participating at all. Yeah, absolutely. Because but that's okay though. You know, that's the way of the world. You know, like remember Lion King, The Circle of Life? Like, yo, this is how it happens. So you know, when the lion eats the gazelle and stuff. Well, these guys got to come in later and buy your bags. You know what I mean? Someone's got to be exit liquidity. It's just the circle of life. You know, they come in at the top, and they buy your bags. You know, like sorry about your loss. You know, but thank you. Let's see. Where do I have anything good? Use all those up. Remember, pulse chain, man. Go out and live your life, man. Go out and live your life. Okay, don't be this. Everybody's going around. Life keeps going without you. Okay, it's not coming anytime soon. I don't think. I think it's coming when I think a good if you're really interested, I think a good indicator would be when the highest of stakes kind of is coming out. I think everything's gonna kind of come out together. That would be the smart thing to do. You know, Richard's a smart guy, and they're talking about like Mayish. They're saying about 6 months in their newsletter. So I'm thinking somewhere around that time, which is I think we're going to be out of the bear market, guys. I really do. I think we're going to be doing this. I think we're going to be climbing out. I think we're going to be climbing out of the bear March. That's my prediction, is March. So sorry if you want action now. If you want action now, you can trade this here, but I think it's already run its course. I think this is going to dump in the November elections. Now, I could be wrong. Remember, I don't have a crystal ball. You know, this is like a crazy volatility time, but I'm not interested in this right here. Not with all the news that's coming out, not with how bearish things are. And, you know, I'm not going to speculate all my portfolio on, are we going to have a 50 basis point rate hike? That's what everybody's thinking right now. Okay, so what if that doesn't do anything? Everyone thinks, oh yeah, that's it. The bull market's back if they don't do 7. That's the narrative right now. That's how irrational and crazy and desperate people are right now. If the Fed doesn't raise by 0.75% next month, then bull market's back. Can we stop and think about that for a second? Really? Is that it? Is that right? That's it? Bull market back? Everything's fine. Everyone's gonna buy back in. All that stuff. That's the narrative. That we're hinging everything on that. All the other data doesn't matter. It doesn't matter that Meta's down 80%. It doesn't matter that Amazon's down 40%. It doesn't matter that everyone's missing earnings. It doesn't matter that the economy is slowing down. It doesn't matter that there's stuff going on in Eastern Europe. That doesn't matter, right? It doesn't matter that China's on a financial crisis. It doesn't matter that we're restructuring our global supply chain. Everything's going to kind of restructure. That doesn't matter. All that matters is, are we going to get a 50 basis point rate hike? Come on, guys. You think like that's what everybody thinks? Like, just think how irrational that is. I'm not in it. When these charts tell me to get in, I'm going to get in. Like I said. So and even then it's treacherous. But I'm not impressed with this pump. I'm not impressed with this volume. I'm not impressed with the short squeeze. I'm not impressed with any of it. Sorry to crush your this is where your hopium comes to die, right? Check your hopium in at the door. When sorry about that. I know if I was just more bullish, I could like expand more and grow more. You know, I gotta focus on that. I gotta get a little bit more bullish here. So yeah, I hope we do get a bull market, guys. I hope then we can pump this channel, because you see how was I able to sell 65K? My stubbornness. All right. So once the bull market's on, imagine how stubborn I'm gonna be. You're gonna be like, is this the top? Should I sell? No. 10,000 year bull run. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. But for now, where's this? That's what it's like for now. Okay, I'm flooding you, okay? Bear Euphoria. Anyways, guys, what do you think about the meme stream? Is that going good? Do you see that I'm stealing the whole screen instead of doing this? Because I could do this. All right? I could do this way. Or I could take the whole screen. What do you think is better? This? Or this? I think the other way is more distracting and more busy and more like chaotic and stuff like that. But we'll see what happens. See what you guys say. Good times. Here we go. Last. Oh shit. How am I? Let's see. All right. I'm not too far behind the chat. Shout out to Will. Alien Hexkin. What did I miss? Hey, bro. You missed my whole spiel on Richard Hart is going to be go to Securities and Exchange Court, and he's going to pull the whole Johnny Depp, and everyone's going to fall in love with him, and they're going to win the court case and become software, and then hedge funds are going to pour in, and it's so illiquid that we're going to have to like be at like $10 to $100 per hex. Then we're all just going to get yachts and do whatever we want, and everything's going to be good, and we're going to have a 1,000-year bull run, and it's going to rain champagne from the sky, and girls are going to be all over you like this.
You know you want it.
Don't leave, sir, don't leave.
I thought this was a kennel.
Come on.
At least I'll be safe in here.
Sorry, our dreams. There's females in this chat, so shout out to the ladies in this chat. Reverse that. It's gonna be it's gonna be what's his name who played it'll be Brad Pitt's. Juxtapose Brad Pitt's in there, your lady in the chat. Our dreams. Retracted message. Do you speak? Oh well, didn't know you could speak Russian. Shout out to you, bro. Gary subpoenaed Richard's Merce, his mampers. Oh man, don't do me like that. Shit, he ain't gonna be Johnny Depp. He's gonna be strutting in there with a purse. Ah, no, dude, no. That's not. I guess I didn't think about it like that. He's gonna be strutting in there. Man, forget, bro. Forget Johnny Depp. He's gonna be walking in there like Elton John instead, dude. Oh man, get out of here, bro. Hell no. Get out of here, bro. Get out of here. No, that's not how I imagined it inside my mind. Oh, okay. All right, where are we at? Where are we at? Pathways of massage. Center spell. Okay. Even if we missed. Okay. Adam Erickson. Yo, shout out to you. I don't think I've seen you here. Thank you for coming. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being new. It's always excited. Hex Connect. Yeah, bro. Hex is about the exit scam, man. Hey, what about it's gonna be Gary Gensler, and he might be watching us right now. One of you guys could be Gary Gensler. Adam Erickson could be Gary Gensler on an alt account. Is that true? If so, I have this for you. Yes, Gary. Gary, is that you? Gary. Guys, try not to burn too much brain cells. But yeah, shout out to Adam Erickson. Hex Connect. Win pulse chain. I'm gonna say March. I'm gonna say the hype is gonna start in March. I think quarter two 2023. I think, yeah, quarter 16 2023. Somewhere between in that range. Is that a good range? Is that a good range?
God, get me out of financial troubles. Thank you. God.
Okay, AAA674 hook. Sand is also still holding. Will it survive the bear market? I think so. Just because it was like a darling of I think BitBoy, who's got 1.5 million subs, is holding it. He's going to be shilling it. He's going to be pumping it, and they know, Sand knows that that they got basically like a partnership or a loose partnership with BitBoy. So they're going to be. It's not like they're going to go dark. They're going to go quiet and they're going to stop developing. They're going to start doing hype news. They're going to do notifications of. They're going to do announcements of announcements. You know what I mean? They're going to hype it. They're going to pump it. You know what I mean? Sand, yeah. Sand, Mana, they're going to make it. I think they're going to make it. But I mean, it's absolute ghost town right now, dude. It's absolute ghost town, dude. Dude, here, the whole metaverse thing, it did this. Let's not forget, they also did this right here. This is, dude, that's metaverse. Remember Meta? Remember Facebook? They turned their name into Meta, remember? And they spent $34 billion. And it was like some 3D caricature. It looked like Minecraft. You remember that? Remember when that happened? And it took that massive L? You know, like, it's a meme, in my opinion. It may be in 2028 or something when technology is good. But nobody wants to put goggles on. I just don't see myself sitting around with goggles on, dude. You know what I mean? Like, it's not... no. They have to think of something better. I'm down to like get inside the game and like I'm down for the immersion, but I'm not gonna buy a billboard in digital cyberspace. Come on, man. Seriously? It's going nowhere, bro. Yeah, I that's what I think. I'm sorry, man. I'm not trying to FUD you out, but I think it's gonna pump. If you're upside down on it, I would hold and get the hell out when I could, you know, at a profit in a bull. No sense in selling in the bottom of the market. Like I went off the cliff with FTM. By the way, damn, we got to talk about that too. We'll talk about that. We got to get into some of these articles because I'm kind of in the weeds. So check out Alameda Capital, guys. Is Alameda Capital now? You know Sam Bankman-Fried, Sam Bankman fraud, right? This guy right here. The guy who owns FTX, the guy who makes all his money off people getting wrecked gambling and leverage trading. Guys, hate this guy, right? Everybody hates this guy right now. He's trying to censor DeFi. He's trying to get front ends to like docs and KYC and things like that. And he's trying to get people out of DeFi and on his platform where he can wreck them right here. This guy's a disaster for the cryptocurrency community. He is not a good actor in the crypto space. And yeah, so anyways, long story short, his finances aren't looking too good. So let's take a look. So November 2nd, a report came from CoinDesk about his critical financial details of Alameda Research. Now that's his hedge fund, right, of FTX, right? So they took a look at his assets, and guys, most of it was like coins he printed, right? You know how Richard Hart is a billionaire? It's like, okay, yeah, print a bunch of your own coins and then buy it up so that, and then you're holding 93% of the supply. So you're technically a billionaire, but there's like 20% exit liquidity. Congratulations, you're a billionaire. Congratulations, you made it. Well, Alameda Capital is not much different. In fact, you know, they're kind of going Three Arrows Capital style with this. As you know, Three Arrows Capital collapsed and became insolvent, and that was our big capitulation in the market. You know, that was our GFC. That was our great financial crisis where everyone was insolvent and all these funds went bust. Okay, so they have a total of $14.6 billion in assets. This is comprised of $5.8 billion of FTT token, $1.2 billion of Solana, their token, $3.7 billion of unidentified crypto, basically his favorite shitcoins, $2 billion in investments in equity securities, leaving $2.2 billion in assets. Okay, so basically what I'm trying to get at is they actually only have, Alameda only has 130 million in cash, okay, on hand as of June 2022, and they have 8 billion in liabilities. So here's how it works, guys. You create a token, right? You pump the price, you get market gains, you show the gains to investors, you raise capital, okay, then you get $8 billion off of that. Simple, right? So like, okay, so we're bad in the Hex community because we printed our own money. Well, he's literally doing that and then just taking real money, loans against it. Take $8 billion in loans against it, you know? Like, say, realistically, Richard could do it. You know, like, say, hey, I'm the OA. I have technically $13 billion or whatever is in that wallet. $13 billion in Hex, so give me a $5 billion loan. But it's $20 million in liquidity. All these coins are his coins. FTT token, that's the FTX token. And Solana, that's his other shitcoin that he made. This is all his stuff that he pumped, right? And they only have $134 million. Guys, these guys could absolutely collapse, right? These guys could absolutely collapse. Oops, not that one.
So, look, here's the thing, guys. Sam Bankman frees the devil. Frees the devil. Frees the devil. I don't know if you guys have figured that out yet. I don't know if you guys have figured out his game plan yet. But frees the devil. I just want to go over once again what occurred, how I stumbled across all this information about Sam Bankman frees the devil. It's going to be public, hopefully pretty soon. We're going to have a lot of funding options. You guys are going to find out.
Oops. I hope you like that one. I dug deep on that one right there. So yeah, so anyways, I went on this massive thing. So shout out to AAA677. Thank you for being here. I'm glad you're here. And you seem new, so I'm gonna give you the how, okay? Congratulations. You are in the premier bear market group, okay? You are in the premier cryptotainment channel. I invented cryptotainment, okay? So maybe Crypto Daily, he did memes and stuff, but not on my level. Okay, so welcome. Thank you for being here. Crypto Surfer, plot twist. RH for president. President of Cell Block D. President of Folsom Prison Chess Club. Sorry about the FUD, guys. Sorry about the FUD. It's not gonna happen, okay? It's not gonna happen. Remember the Crypto Weekly Review. Remember the Crypto Weekly. Oh shit! Oh no. Okay, I got it. Shit got out of control with the memes. Remember the Crypto Weekly Review take is Richard Hart is gonna go in there like Johnny Depp and win the hearts and minds of Americans and win the lawsuit against the SEC, the evil Gary Gensler. Take that, Gary. Take that, Gary. That's fun. Okay, keep going. Crypto Surfer. Shout out to you, bro. I'm getting happy on this stream deck. I know, my bad. Hopefully I'm not too annoying. I heard Gary subpoenas Richard Merce. Okay, I'm going backwards somehow. I didn't know you could speak Russian. Hey, don't tell anybody. What's your take on Sense PLS Sacker upcoming private Zoom party? What's going on? Sense? Tell me more about that TD. Give me a link, something in the chat. I trust your links. I'll click it. I'm interested. Tell me, Crypto Cat Doge, if you think Hex is high on the S curve, then how high do you think it will go next bull run, ignoring the SEC? I think like it's hard to say because of you know, the documentary and depending on hinging on a lot of ifs, you know. So like, I don't know. I think it could definitely, well, if it goes back to ATH, that's pretty incredible. You know what I mean? But like, if it goes to like $1.50, I'd be happy with that. I think that's super like realistic. I think that's super realistic. But shit, man, I don't know.
Out of financial troubles.
I want $3. You know what I mean? I want $3, but I think $1.50, something like that. I mean, the good thing is the more of these whales nuke themselves. When these whales nuke, and like when you see like this go off on the Hex status bot, when you see these Twitter bots posting that people nuke themselves, I mean, that's kind of a good thing for Hex, because on the next bull run, people aren't going to be holding that much. We need these big wallets to basically great reset. Okay, I'm the Klaus Schwab of Hex. All right, guys, I'm the Klaus Schwab of Hex, and I want a great reset. I want these whales to dump their wallets. The best case scenario is they early unstake and nuke themselves. All right, see, like I always told you, I look at things differently, kind of outside the box. People are like, oh, whales are dumping, it's over, I'm scared, blah blah blah. But I always think like, yeah, GTFO, bro. Sorry, I want shrimps, I want turtles, I want dolphins. I don't want sharks, I don't want whales. I want them gone. I want you guys to panic and leave, you know. And probably a lot of these guys are probably tied in with the quote unquote SEC thing, and who knows, hopefully they get scared and dump. I mean, that's, sorry, look, this is why it's the wolf pack. Okay, this is a zero-sum game. For someone to win, someone has to lose. If for a wolf to eat, it has to kill. It has to kill that cute little bunny, you know what I mean? Sorry, that's like at the end of the day, you know, like I'm talking about profits here. And if I'm talking about profits, if I'm talking about the moon ability, TM, I just made that up. The moon ability of Hex, there's got to be less whales. There's got to be less sharks. There's got to be less big wallets. They need to capitulate. That's the great reset. I'm the Klaus Schwab of Hex, okay? I'm the Klaus Schwab. I want the great reset. And you will eat bug. You will own no Hex, and you will be happy, okay? And I'll own it all. And so yeah, and like I said, guys, I'm gonna rock with it. All right, I'm gonna rock with it. I'm gonna rock with Hex. I'm gonna let's see. I know that was not a good place to me. I'm gonna rock with Hex, bro. We're gonna ride together. Давай гоняй, пиздец нахуй. Гоняй. I'm rocking with the lawsuit. I'm going with it. I haven't got a letter, you know. I guess I'm not important. I guess it does. See guys, I haven't got a letter. It pays off to FUD, right? It pays off to FUD. I was fudding the whole time, see? Anyways, okay, I'm getting kind of happy with this stuff. So what else I got in here for stuff? That's why you always want to FUD, guys, right? That's why you always want to FUD. Okay, where are we at, guys? Where are we at? Oh, so yeah, so Alameda Capital. What do you guys think about Sam Bankman-Fried and Alameda Capital? What do you think if they actually go bust? You know, they don't have that much. They don't have that much volume. I think Binance has the most volume. Coinbase is getting more. Remember my last video, I showed the chart. FTX is losing market share. Coinbase is gaining market share. I don't like Brian Armstrong either. He's selling us all to the feds. All our wallets, all our analytics, all our data. He's selling us straight to the feds. You know, maybe it's CZ, guys. Oh shit, did I let that run? My bad, boys, my bad. But yeah, you know, I'm not a fan of this dude.
So look, here's the thing, guys. Sam Bankman-Fried's the devil. He's the devil.
Okay, he's the devil. So this is his investment scheme, and it's the same structure of every other scam hedge fund that's been in crypto. You know, this is the same thing. And if we do get a nice flush, you know, like I'm hoping that this thing goes broke. And it's the same reason as like it's the libertarian in me, is that I want freedom of movement, and I spent a lot of money on Pulse Chain. Freedom of movement, freedom of speech, right? I want freedom of finance. That's why I'm kind of here. You know, I want massive gains and pumps and but I want freedom. And this dude is anti-freedom, so I want him to go insolvent, just like I want PayPal to go insolvent, because they want to charge you $2,500 for wrong speak, for wrong thing. It's basically their form of social credit score. It's in their terms and conditions that if you say the wrong thing, that they could fine you $2,500. I want them to go bust. I want them to go bankrupt. I'm rooting against them. I'm rooting against FTX. I am. I hate to say it. I hope they. You know, I'm done with them. I'm done with FTX. I was gonna get if you hate Coinbase, if you hate Brian Armstrong, go to crypto.com for your off ramps. You know, so like that's what I use Coinbase for, is I only off ramp. That's it. I haven't put money in crypto since 2017. I have not put money in. I've only taken money out. Bought sports cards, traveled the world, done all these things. You know, I've only pulled money out.
Pick me, sir, pick me. Pick me. I'm a really good girl. I'll do anything you say. Please just pick me. No, pick me. I'm a really bad girl. You know you want it. Don't leave, sir. Don't leave.
I thought this was a kennel.
Come on.
At least I'll be safe in here.
All right, sorry guys. Let's get back to it, boys. Let's get back to the chat. So yeah, Sam Bankman FUD. If you think Hex is high on this, okay. Our dreams, plot twist, Richard wins an Oscar for the highest of stakes. Hey, I think the bar is pretty low. I don't know. Like, I kind of quit watching movies. They've been so cringe and so bad. So I don't know. Oh, now that I say that though, I mean, I don't know. I think he's more likely to win Purse of the Year. Our dreams. What kind of purse do you have? Is it as fantastic and fabulous as Richard's? Do you feel flexed on? Because he's getting purses so he can flex on women, because he's so tired of flexing on dudes. So flexing on dudes. Pause. All right, where we at? Our dreams. Shout out to Our Dreams. Alien Hexkin. Hey, what's up with you, bro? I always see you commenting on my videos, and I want you to know that I appreciate that. Now remember guys, my last video, we broke all our averages. We busted out. We got demonetized, throttled, and we busted out. And there was like, everybody was commenting like crazy on that and liking it up. So that really mooned it. And that's the cool thing. Like I'm getting sucked into like the Hex community, because really that's like who else is left. You know, like maybe I'm not, maybe there are more people, maybe like there's Doge people. I don't know. I don't see Doge people on Twitter, you know, like maybe I just got sucked into the, you know, just Hex community only. But the one thing about Hexkins that's good is they know how to pump, and they pump the shit out of my video, bro. They pumped the shit out of my video, right? So they pumped it up. It's like this. That's the thing about Hexkins, man. They're down to ride. That's kind of why I like the camaraderie of Hex, you know. I like that it's not every man for himself, even though some of it's mega cringe, bro. Mega cringe. All right, so where are we at? Whole screen is better. Thank you, Last. I appreciate that. Last is always first, which is ironic. You are an ironic person. Let's see. Plebes want everything to mean pivot. We're desperate to be exit liquidity, and dude, that's also a signal for the contrary, right? Think of it like this: if everybody has so much red hot money to jump into the market, you know, like then the market's still too hot, and they're gonna still tighten. That's what I think. I haven't been wrong yet. Maybe one day I'll be wrong, but guys, when I am wrong, we're gonna be in bull market. So I'd rather that doesn't sound so bad, right? But yeah, I'm just not there. Okay, sorry. Will you invest in NFTs? Yeah, all right, guys. So that's the other thing. So we have the Web3 NFT thing. So let's get out of here. This fake news with Polkadot. Ugh, desperate, bro. Y'all are desperate. Let's see. Oh, the Howie test. Where are we at? Okay, so like the NFT conference was empty. I saw this in my chat. So yeah, guys, get in the Telegram chat because you could be influencing this content. But yeah, the NFT London yesterday was a bit sad. A lot of empty rooms. But if you look at some of the, yeah, like this right here, bro, this is, it definitely looks a little bit bare, a little bit scarce. But if you keep scrolling down, people like on different days, you can see that.
Second, we're really curious about how do you create an experience where you can bind intellectual property to an NFT. So you see the
yeah, that's what I'm most interested about NFTs is to be able to buy intellectual property, or fractionalized, which is unfortunately a security, but like fractionalized ownership is what I'm interested in NFTs. And also the memes, you know, obviously, bro, this is a meme channel. We get down on some memes out here. Do I even have any left? We get down on some memes out here. This is you waiting for Pulse Chain, okay? All right, so I guess I don't have as many as I thought, man. It took a long time to load them, but yeah. So I'm exploring that right now. Also, I've been contacting content creators that are experienced in NFTs because I'm not, and we're gonna delve into some NFTs and kind of like buy some good bets at the bottom It is dead. We've been watching the volumes go down on this channel as an indicator for the overall market health, as like a temperature gauge of the market. And but now I'm kind of curious. I kind of want to have some. Yeah, I kind of want to have 1 or 2 NFTs myself going into the next run as a highly speculative play, as something like, yo, basically I'm buying this NFT considering my money is gone down the toilet. You know what I mean? And that also could like open me up to not have bear euphoria. You know what I mean? Not to get too like high on my own supply out here, to be like, yo, I'm buying, chimping in here and there, getting ready. So I don't have the like, I don't have the reverse 100K mentality, the reverse 100K mentality of like bear for 1,000 years, you know, like, and missing it. So, you know, like chimping into a couple NFTs, I think I'd like to wet my toes into that a little bit. And so yeah, so let's get into it a little bit in the Telegram chat. Let's share some things. Let's think about it. Let's research it together. That's what Wolfpack's about. So let's get into it together. Yeah, I'm down for NFTs. Who said that? IPAX, IP Max. Come into Telegram chat. Let's talk about it. Let's chill. Let's look at it. Let's laugh at some. Let's do whatever. Let's hang out and try to find something decent and try to figure this thing out, because I missed the NFT thing. Sorry. Yeah, I missed it. I thought it was okay. I thought it was cool and all, but I was just too busy with my own bags and out into stuff that I like. But I think they're here to stay. I think they're capitulating way harder than everything else. They're newer, so be mindful of love. Shout out to you. Welcome. Shout out to you. Tom, if Richard is going to play Johnny Depp in court, who's going to play Amber? Raheem? Now that Amber looks cuter, but I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. But he did kind of shit all over Hex, am I right? He did, didn't it? Just like Amber. Okay, yeah. I was gonna say Gary Gensler would be like the bad cop, you know, like the guy who's trying to tell you that you can't have your financial, that you can't have your digital collectibles, that you can't have your digital financial packages, you know, that are outside of their stupid scam system, their Ponzi's. Basically, he's telling us our Ponzi's suck and his Ponzi's are good. You know what I mean? So like, yeah, he's definitely the bad guy, you know, like anytime that you're fighting against, like, dude, look, if you're the SEC, if you're Gary Gensler and you're fighting like a DApp that's just like pro freedom, pro finance, whatever, pro cryptocurrency, like Gen Z, millennials, everybody likes crypto. They're interested in having it in their 401k and things like that. And you're this like authoritarian figure saying that, no, you can't have your favorite digital collectible. It's illegal. You know, like you're the bad guy. Nobody's rooting for the SEC against XRP, and nobody likes XRP. It's stupid. Like, it's pointless. Why would they? All the governments are making their own CBDCs for cross-border payments. Nobody's going to do it. Like, it's stupid. Nobody likes XRP that I know of. You know what I mean? I know there's fanboys out there, and sorry if you are one, if that's your bag, but I think it's just the dumbest thing ever. I would never get down with the bankers and stuff like that, man. Anyways, without getting in the weeds in that, it's gonna make Richard Hart look like the underdog and the good guy. You can't help but want him to win, unless you're like completely crazy and sadistic, you know, like if you're into crypto, if you're into freedom, if you're into anti-establishment, anti-government, anything like that, unless you're a literal like government shill, you're gonna be rooting for Richard by default. Do you understand what I'm saying? Do you understand why I'm saying like the Johnny Depp thing? Especially like Richard can be quite convincing and interesting and entertaining. He's quite the entertainer, you know. I don't know about the twerking thing, but I don't know about that. I was thinking he could start cheerleading. Never mind. Okay, so look, by default, people are going to be rooting for Richard over SEC. You know, except maybe like Tone Vays or something like that. He might be like rooting for the SEC on this one, like except for like the bitter, angry, like maxi, like haters. Other than that, like the rest of the world's gonna be rooting. That's why I say Johnny Depp. So a new narrative. It's just a narrative that I'm putting out there. See if people talk about it. Do you like your new area? Yeah, man. Did you see? I actually posted well, I checked my in my Telegram chat today. I checked for the SEC letter, and I had like my house in the background and shit, just kind of like bring you guys along, you know, for the ride, I guess, or whatever, so you could kind of see it. But I deleted it quickly because then I got nervous. But I was like, yeah, I checked the mail and there was no SEC letter. I'm all good. I'm all good. Hey guys, so like, as you know, I'm going to be in December 1st. I'm going to be in Tokyo. I'm going to be in Japan. I'm going to travel Japan. I'm going to do Kyoto. I'm going to do Nara, you know, the forest where they have like the little deer and you can feed them and all this. And then Osaka. Osaka is the kitchen of Japan. They have like all kinds of crazy things like tarantulas on a stick. Oh, whatever. If you're in my members, you're going to see a bunch of like I'm going to make videos just for you guys and stuff, and like talk to you about my personal thoughts and shit, and like what I'm going through, kind of whatever, a little bit more transparent. But yeah, I'm gonna make vlogs too for like the main channel or whatever. But that being said, I'm not obviously going to the Hex birthday party. Okay, sorry. Oh, no. I'm not, and I was kind of turned off, you know, like by how everything happened, like all the drama and stuff, and I'm like, bro, maybe I'm not cut out for the Hexicans thing. Oh, no. I'm kind of over that now. I'm not really like tripping off that anymore. I'm cool with it. Like I'm down to ride for Hex. I told you I'm gonna ride through it, even if it's true. I'm gonna ride through it to the end. We're gonna cover all the news, all the things that come out about it, the trial, whatever, on this channel. So if you want to see that, you know, we're gonna troll too. We're gonna laugh. We're not maxis. We think for ourselves. We're gonna look at NFTs. We're gonna look at other coins. We're not gonna make our own coins. We're not gonna try to split the community. We're not doing anything like that. I don't care about that. We're just gonna, only thing we're gonna make is dope ass memes. Hooray! All right, so anyways, so I know I'm in the weeds, but the reason, what if like the Hex birthday gets like raided, right? Then it's like the feds and the SEC, and they kick in the door and stuff, like arrest everybody on Hex's birthday. That's when they show up. Everybody's in one place. They serve everybody court papers and stuff like that. Now that would be fucking hilarious, and I'm not gonna be there for that. Oh shit! All right, my bad, guys. My bad. I know I'm tripping. Will, do you like your new area? How the hell did I get from there to there, man? Why do you guys listen to these ramblings? Yeah, I did have it in the background. I do like it. It's not where I kind of want to be close to like to downtown area. Like if it were to me, I'd have like a huge haunted house mansion. Like I almost bought one once. It was like it had like a servant's staircase, and it had like a grand staircase, and it was like this huge like haunted house, basically what you would think. Like I would rather be in that area. And like the bougie downtown, you know, it's a little bit dangerous, a little crazy, but like you're in the mansion kind of thing, and like, you know, that's what I wanted. You know, I didn't want like this brand new house, you know, like I do like this house. It's quite nice, has a lot of garages and stuff, but it's brand new. You know, you can't hate brand new, but that's kind of what I wanted. But now I'm getting used to it. There's not a bunch of restaurants and not a bunch of bars in this area or anything like that, but it's up and coming. You know, I do like my new area. Maybe I'll do like some kind of video for members or something, but I don't know. But yeah, thanks man for asking. But it's growing on me. Brian, be mindful of love. Brilliance of crypto in the house. Hexkin X, yo people, what's up Hexkin X? You're always supporting, man. That's a true Hexican, man, because they pump the stats, they pump the algorithms, man. Shoot. Shout out to Hexkin X, man. I always see you liking the videos, and well, I don't see the likes, but I see you commenting and stuff like that. So that you know how to pump it, man. The Hexicans know how to pump it. True that. Crypto Cat Dose. Last. Bring your bunnies here to die. That's right. Shout out to you. We went from freedom to D-bags. Yeah, we did. There is a lot in Hex, man. There is. There's some people that I can't listen to. I was trying to watch one of Hexo's streams. He had some people on there. I like got triggered. I was like, dude, listening to these guys, I feel like I'm standing in hot coals. I'm just like want to like just leave so bad, but I'm trying to get info on the SEC thing. So I'm like just like white knuckling through it, like I can't. You guys are such douchebags. But there's a lot of good people in Hex, man. There's a lot of good people in Hex, and I think Hexo's one of them. Look at Funding Jim. He's a real OG. I mean, if anybody is diplomatic like Hexagon, it's him. He's cool. He's all around solid. He's a real one. He's like a, you know, sometimes you meet people and you kind of like see who they really are, you know. Funning Jim is a real one, dude. Shout out to him. He's got a good head on his shoulders. Let's go back to the charts. Wow, let's see where we at. Okay. Do I have anything else? Oh yeah, guys. Michael Saylor's they blockchain.net, blockchaincenter.net made a website. If Michael Saylor would have instead of buying Bitcoin, if he would have bought Ethereum, and how much he would have made if he were to stake it, right? So let's take a look. So MicroStrategy's BTC holdings is about 130,000 Bitcoin, which is a little bit less than what China has. Now China has like 150 some from OnePlus, and China has not dumped. China is hodling their BTC. So China has a little bit more than him, but he's one of the top holders of Bitcoin, or MicroStrategy's, their company is. So if they would have bought ETH instead, they would have had 3,542,000 ETH. That's currently worth $5.705 billion, right? So here's a chart where potential ETH holdings is in the blue, and then with staking is in the white, and BTC. So he got absolutely destroyed on that, dude. It just, and right back down. Taking a look at, yeah, his Bitcoin is worth about $2.3 billion. And here's what Bitcoin did after he bought it, right here. Right here. All right, so yeah, so he'd be way better off. So let's take a look. So instead of being down $1.286 billion, he would be up $1.722 billion. And as you know, guys, Bitcoin is kind of a pet rock. It's like the gateway drug into crypto. I still hold mine. I'll be buried with them in my ledger in my hand, but I'm not gonna ever let go. That's fine. I have a bunch, but I'm not interested in getting more. Not with my but anyways, what about staking though? With staking, MicroStrategies would have earned 239,691 Ethereum. That's currently worth $386 million. Dude, that's wreck, bro. That's wreck. So for a total with staking, it would be about $6.091 billion. He could still have 1,674,287 ETH if he trades his BTC for ETH right now. The annual revenue would be $135 million. Damn. Instead, here's Michael Saylor and Max Kaiser, and they're rolling together. Here's them right here. Oh man, you were so close. You almost had it. You almost had it. Oh man. So yeah, like I said, guys, Bitcoin is my pet rock, and I'm gonna like die with it, but I'm never gonna sell it, man. And maybe like a retirement thing, like maybe it's my gold, like. If I were Schiff, like it's the Schiff side of me. It's the little bit of Schiff in me where I'm like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna ride or die with this. And I know that I can make more money somewhere else, you know what I mean? But I'm gonna just take. Like I said, I'm from the 2017 era, so like I'm down with Bitcoin. I'm down with pretty much anything that's cool. But yeah, so I'm not gonna stake mine. I'm not going to do it because Ethereum is also going to have an SEC trial coming up, in my opinion, not financial advice or legal advice, but clearly there is an enterprise. Let's look. There is a, hold on, right here. There is an investment of money in a common enterprise, Ethereum. What are those goofballs? They're always dancing on stage. Vitalik, the Ethereum Foundation. There's an Ethereum Foundation, and what are they doing? They are giving us profits derived from the efforts of the Ethereum Foundation, right? So I think that it fails the Howey test. I think it'd be one hell of a long, brutal, grueling lawsuit. I think the probabilities are high that it's going to happen. I think Ethereum Foundation is going to pay a hefty fine, and we're all going to move on with our lives. It's going to be a security. But with that, there's going to be a lot of know your customer things. There's going to be a lot of regulation. Once it is a security, then they're going to be playing ball. They're going to be OFAC censoring, things like that. So it's not all plain and simple. Also, if Michael Saylor did buy this security and was earning all of this fucking yield, guess what? He's going to be paying all kinds of taxes on it. MicroStrategies can just hold this as a commodity, as a long-term investment, pay long-term capital gains when they sell. But this is a lot more tricky. Now you're earning yield and things like that. They're going to be paying taxes. Are they going to be able to pay taxes? Like, all this is bought off of loans. They have their first loan payment 2 weeks after the halving of $800 million. So if they start to have to pay taxes on this, would they have to sell some of this? Like, what's really gonna be going on here as far as tax structures, securities laws, things like that? As funny as it is to laugh at Michael Saylor, as funny as it is to fun on this guy, he actually made the right decision, because from a financial aspect, from a legal aspect, I mean, this is the best, safest bet, is just Bitcoin. And I think that it's going to be the gateway drug for a lot of companies, a lot of stonks, a lot like Visa, MasterCard. They're really going to be going for the one that's good, that's not going to have some kind of crazy lawsuit come down and destroy their yield, destroy their value, get margin called, liquidate their holdings, dissolve the company, file bankruptcy. That is highly more probable. The more risk you have, the more money you can make, right? But then also the more risk you have. And then you can have some kind of crazy insolvency crisis due to the volatility of cryptocurrency. So like you know, at the end of the day, bro, like you at the same time, you really Michael made the right choice. Even though this looks super juicy. This looks bullish, bro. This looks super juicy. Do I have anything juicy? This looks like a lot of money, bro, right here. That's bank. That's bank. That's bank.
Don't leave, sir. Don't leave.
I thought this was a kennel.
This is Michael Saylor.
At least I'll be safe in here.
All right. Anyways, keep waiting for Pulse, guys. Keep waiting for Pulse. Okay. All right. Where are we at? Oh, cool. My chat's picking up. I can go faster. Let's see. Sends private. Okay. Private Zoom info and Telegram. Okay. Okay, I'll check. I actually have a second screen. Let me see. Yeah, dude, what if I open my Telegram and dox my other account? Next time. I don't want to dox my other account. All right. Yeah, I might be somebody else as well in Telegram. Don't know. Who else am I? Who else could I be? Can't tell ya. Okay, enough of the creepy music. All right, so bring your bunnies here to die. 7730 bang. Shout out to you. You look new. Thank you for being here. Sam Bankman-Fried is not a friend to the space whatsoever. F that dude.
So look, here's the thing, guys. Sam Bankman-Fried's the devil. Freeze the devil. Freeze the devil. I don't know if you guys have figured that out yet. I don't know if you guys have figured out his game plan yet, but I just want to go over once again what occurred, how I stumbled across all this information about Sam Bankman-Fried. Freeze the devil. It's going to be public, hopefully pretty soon. We're working on a lot of funding options. You guys are going to find out about it. It's going to be absolutely great. It's going to be phenomenal. People are going to get...
Shout out to you. We got just another user, XXL. Thank you. Nice to see you again. I'm glad you're here. I've been waiting for you. Just another XXL. Who really cares about Pulse Chain anymore? I mean, I do. I sacked a lot. I mean, I still do. Will this lawsuit thing complicate it? Yeah. I guess it won't be boring. Will, hey man, thank you for the laughy faces. What's the news about SBF? Okay, so taking a look, just a quick recap. Don't bail on me. It's just gonna be really quick. I'm just gonna bring you up to speed. Well, he is somewhat insolvent, kind of like Three Arrows Capital and some of the other firms. Basically, what they did was they printed a pump token. They pumped it themselves. They showed the gains to investors. They got a bunch of that free, easy money during the inflationary period, and they have about, which in loans, they have $8 billion in liabilities, and they have only $134 million of cash on hand, and their numbers are tanking. People are leaving FTX and they're going to Coinbase because of his negative, toxic attitude about the crypto environment and regulations. Most of what he's holding is his own coins. He has FTT token, and that is about 3.37 of his holdings, 3.37 million of FTT tokens. That's basically saying, like, I'm the OA, so I'm a billionaire. You know what I mean? No, you're not. You printed that shit yourself, and there's not very much liquidity. And also $2 billion in roughly $2.2 billion in assets, according to blah 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 assets. This is Alameda Capital. That's his his hedge fund, and then he also has $1.2 billion in Sol tokens. So, you know, so like, he doesn't really have much cash on hand. He has a shit ton of liabilities, aka loans that he got loaning against his own coins that he pumped. So congratulations. That looks like it's going to go to shit fast. And let's hope it does. When he goes insolvent, if you want to use something, use crypto.com. I hate Coinbase too. Just use when I'm not off ramping right now. Like I said, I only off ramp. I haven't bought any crypto since 2017, but I'll be off ramping on crypto.com. He's not going to get a penny of mine. Even if I'm only off ramping, I'm not going to even mess with that guy. You know what I mean? Like, I don't have any power in this world. You know, I'm just a little low. I mean, I have a itty bitty fledgling YouTube channel, but the only power I have is my wallet, and I'm not gonna. I'm gonna vote with that. Okay. What about the news about SBF? Okay. We enjoy the girls. Funny. Feel free. Okay, good. There we have ladies in here. We have Our Dreams in here, and there was another one in here earlier. I forget who. But there's a few ladies in here too, so I'm trying to not, like, be like that to them. Adam Erickson, memes are on fire. Thank you, sir. Thank you. I'll take them. Thank you, sir. All right, let's see. Do I have anything else? All right. In the NFT video, that was Charles. I'm a big fan of Cardano. IP Max. Yeah, I like it too, bro. I like it too. No, I'm just a hater, bro, because I had a chance to get into Cardano on the ICO, and I was like, Cardano? That's a stupid ass name. I'm not gonna buy that. And then I watched it run off without me. So now I'm like Tone Vase mad. Oh, no! I saw a pump and I'm like, why didn't I buy Cardano? Oh, no! Just because I thought it sounded okay. I thought it sounded dumb and like a scam, so I'm like, oh yeah, another layer one, you know, that. So yeah, so you know, I think Cardano will be okay. I think it's gonna do this. I think it's gonna climb out. I think it's gonna climb out of the mud with everything else. But yeah. I think just hanging out and surviving the crypto bear market. I think it's going to pump, yes. But for now, I think it's going to go lower.
See, as you can see, the more you look around, the more you're going to find out.
I think we're going to find out. Oh, he says show them more. He wants to see the ladies. Okay, man. All right, here you go. This is going to be you right here. This is going to be you in the bull market.
Pick me. I'm a really good girl. I'll do anything you say. Please just pick me. No, pick me. I'm a really bad girl. You know you
when you come with the Lambo.
I thought this was a kennel.
Come on.
At least I'll be safe in here.
And then after everything collapses in this bear market, it's going to be right here.
You know, a lot of things changed when my girl got pregnant, like my name, number, address.
That's gonna be you. Oh, I'm sorry. Whew. Okay. That's you, dude. This is when the bull market starts and you finally dump that bear market girlfriend. Right here.
You know, a lot of things changed when my girl got pregnant, like my name, number, address.
Okay. Pathways massage. The crypto media ain't talking about Tether. October 12th, all commercial paper was replaced with U.S. Treasury bills, representing 40% of Tether backing. Only 3% of Tether's backing in cash. That's a red flag. I mean, it's been a red flag the whole time. I don't know. I told you this. Should I get out of here? Man, let's get out of here, man. Bitcoin's pumping. Hold up. Let me get out of here. There we go. Bitcoin's pumping. Yeah, that's, dude, I don't know if I told you this before, but that's where I got out in 2018 in mid-February when Crypto Bobby did a YouTube video and it said that Tether is insolvent. There's a lawsuit by the Department of Justice in New York, and they're gonna Tether pumped the market. They just printed tethers and bought Bitcoin, and the market followed. This whole pump was fake. The whole $20,000 top was fake. It'll never go up there again. We're all going back to 3K. Tone Vase was saying Bitcoin's going back to 15K. Oh, that's and you know what I did? So as you know, in 2017, what happened was we had the the Bitcoin got listed on the CBOE, on the Chicago Mercantile Exchange, CME, yeah, on the CME, and Bitcoin had its top. But what happened was the whole market didn't go into a bear market. It all trickled down into alts, and then alts did these like crazy 20x's, right? And I was mainly in alts, you know. So so around mid-February is when the altcoin market went into the bear market, okay? And I got freaked, and I'm like, oh shit, Bitcoin's going back to 1,000. That whole pump was fake, and oh, we're gonna, you know. And then I sold, and I panic sold. I panic sold the top of the Ethereum market. I panic sold the top of the market, and that was my first market. And you guys seen me sell the top of the second market. So the second run, this run right here, I did get a little wrecked on the Cozy 19 FUD. I did panic sell a little bit there, got left, but I bought back in, you know, obviously, like it went down to like 3K, you know, but I bought back in like under 10K for my Bitcoins. So I'm still like, I did get, and at that time, and put this into perspective, like what we're going through right now, if you're not in this market right here and you think this could be the bottom, and you're like, oh shit, what if I miss it? What if it goes to 25K and I miss it? And it's like, that's when it was like 3,500 and I panic sold, and then I ended up buying back in under 10. And I was like, oh man, I missed it. And my friends were like, sell 14K. My friends were selling 14K. My friends were selling 20K, 19K. You know, I'm like, nah, I'm riding it out. This is a bull market. I'm riding it out. And I rode it up to 65K and sold it. And it's like, at that time, in that moment when I bought back in on the Cozy 19 dip, and I got left behind, and I thought it was the end of the world, and I rode that bitch to 65K. Hooray! So just keep that in mind. You know, you have to. Sometimes you're going through something in life, and you're so hyper focused on it, you think it's the end of the world, and then when you look back at it, you see that it was nothing at all. And sometimes we blow things out of proportion in our minds and make it a lot worse than it really is. You know. So where did that rant come from? Oh, the U.S. Treasury bills. Yes, sorry, I got in the weeds on that. Yeah, Tether is looking like shit, you know. The only thing is, Tether is not, they want Tether to play ball, kind of like USDC. USDC has in their code, I did this in a video before, but you might have missed that particular video, but USDC has in their code, and I showed you in the code where they can shut you off. They can shut off your USDC. They can't do that on Tether, not yet. So they just want Tether to be compliant and play ball. You know, like it's kind of like this, it's too free. So they're going to come after it. I think a lot of people are holding treasury bills right now. I think it's a good idea. I think it's good collateral, and I believe that they can, you know, take loans against their assets and holdings and remain solvent. That's my personal opinion. But I am very aware of this FUD. I've been part of this FUD. It got me to sell the top of the market, I guess is what I was trying to tell you. I wouldn't get too hyper focused on this FUD. I think that a Tether crisis could happen, but I think it'd be a black swan. I think the probabilities of a Tether crisis is below 50%. If that helps, I don't know if that helps. Okay, yeah, hey bro, IP Max, sorry that I trashed your dude. Coin Critic, hey, shout out to you, brother. You seem new. Thank you for being here. And if you aren't new, if you're here all the time, shout out to you. Big 3 is my only real world fractional ownership. You get access to owner seats and perks. Not moneymaker, I don't think. It's a cost for entertainment at another level. What do you mean by Big 3 is my only real world fractional ownership NFT? Oh, dude, okay, so that's like an NFT project, okay. Okay, well, how about this? Why don't we just do this? Damn, the stream is going long, but as long as you guys are still here, we're gonna just keep going. Guys, so like, as you know, I have my own business. What if I taped big and like all kinds of crazy shit popped up? What if that happened? What if that happened? Oh, no! Oh man, that'd be wrecked. Big 3 NFT. All right, man, you get free shills. Free shills. Big 3 announced innovative approach to team ownership. Oh, so this is, oh, okay. Big 3. Okay, I thought I knew what this was. So this is this is basketball. This is college basketball. The Big 3. That's dope. Yeah, I think NFTs, mixing NFTs and sports is the best way to get in. I really do. I think that's the cutting edge. I think that's the way that it's kind of not in a way that it's not a security, but the way that I'm really interested in is sadly a security. Like I want fractional ownership of certain websites or dApps. Imagine this. Imagine this. Ready? What if you could take the OA wallet and make it fractionalize it in NFTs, and not the wallet, but what it's earning for the or emergency end stakes for penalties, and then you fractionalize that into NFTs, and the more NFTs that you own, the more of the OA emergency end stakes you get. Can somebody make that project? You know what I mean? And then you fractionalize it. So yeah, you can buy, as you buy up the NFTs, the NFT floor goes up, and the NFT become more valuable, and then you're earning emergency end stakes, right? So it's a battle of who has the more NFTs to get the most of all that. Now that'd be dope, but that's a security. Or like, let's say if you had like a gambling website, let's say you had like a roulette website, right? And you're connected to Solana, and you could like spin the wheel and whatever, and then the website's making money, but you want to fractionalize ownership of that website, right? So how do you do that? Well, you get an NFT. You fractionalize it into NFTs, and each NFT gets a percentage of the earnings of that website. That way you can have ownership of the website and not have an intermediary and not have a counterparty risk. And you don't have to worry about, is the owner of the website, who I don't know who the hell he is, going to pay me? That's the way that I'm interested in NFTs. But I think that's a security, and I think it's far-fetched. But the sports betting, I think this is the real deal. I think this is where it can actually hit the mainstream, and then from then we can go from there. See what kind of world that we're living in. See if we're living in a free enough world to, like, you know, to actually have some sort of fractionalized ownership. And then, but at the end of the day, what's that? It's stocks, right? It's dividends. See, we've come full circle. It's all happened before, and it's all happening again. Right? It's the same old shit. But we're doing it decentralized. That's the idea. Anyways, shout out to Big 3 NFTs. I'm down with it. I'll rock with it. The Coin Critic. TD. TD is the real OG of the channel. Any altcoins you have your eye on looking to build my portfolio? Doge. Let's take a look. Doge is my favorite. But after this run, I'm waiting for it to, bruh. I'm waiting for it to do this. I'm waiting for it to come down. I'm actually waiting to see what's going to happen after the November elections and the CPI print. See how bad that is. If we're going to continue to pump, I'll be interested in getting Dogecoin at the 21 exponential moving average. If it'll cool down, sometimes you have to just ape, you know, if it's a full reversal, you know, you just ape. But yeah, you know, like wait till it comes down like to like the 98-cent mark right here, let it cool down. This is the 377 exponential moving average. This is when the bar lights come on and you have to go home. So the last chance to go home with somebody is right here, and it's not good looking. So this is the 377 exponential moving average. It's the longest EMA. That's a Fibonacci EMA, right? So there you go. Now we're trying to confirm a doji candle right here. I'd wait. The Elon hype is dying. The Twitter Elon hype is dying. So I would wait until this cools off, because you know, right now with Elon and Twitter and it being in headline news, it's got a lot of attention, but people are going to forget. And then when people forget and cool down, go ahead and get you not financial advice, do your own research. But once it cools down, I'd be happy to pick up some. You know, I sold all mine. I made money off it, but I sold all mine. I don't have any Dogecoin right now, but I want it. I want some bad. I'm big. I'm a Doge guy. So yeah, like, you know, somewhere around here. I think it's going to come back down to the point of control. I think it's going to come down to this area. That's my opinion, but I'm more of like a long-term holder. So I would be interested in that right here. So let's take a look. Let's see. Oh yeah, and as far as the Twitter FUD goes, check this out. This is man, bro, like Elon Musk has been going ham on Twitter. He's been like trolling everybody. He's like sending people eggplants. He sent like Peter Schiff an eggplant, and he's like, does he mean he wants me to F that up my A? You know, I'm like, oh my god, what are you doing? He's trolling AOC, who's a total weirdo. I can't get down with anybody who eats chicken nuggets like this.
I was at a community event in the Bronx in Co-op City, and when I get home, I see a text from my team saying, hey, let me know if you need any help with this Elon stuff. And I was like, what? So I pulled my Twitter app, and it's like gone. Like when you pull up your mentions and stuff like that, it's just like literally like a blank screen, totally gone. And I was like, that's weird. So it turns out we got under a certain little billionaire skin.
Bruh. Nah. She's whack, bro. WhatsApp NFTs? Let's look. How long have we been on? Does anybody know? We have good viewer count for me. Where we at? If I've been over 2 hours, I'm trying not to be over 2 hours. Okay, let's check it out, bro. Let's YOLO into this. What's OpenSea? Let's look. Is it gonna? Oh, I made some NFTs a long time ago. Hopefully it doesn't pull up. Yeah, I got some NFTs that I made out of my wallet. I haven't checked in 8 months. I made some dope ass ones, but I don't want people to know what my wallet is. This is a scary thing, man. You don't know who's watching me. It could be the SEC, bro. It could be Gary Gensler could be watching me. Here you go, Gary. Here you go. You watching, Gary? All right, let's see. 0.4 WETH. What is this shit? What's the NFT represents a stake within Iacosa protocol. Okay. The owner of this NFT may redeem this NFT at any time. Oh, dang. Okay. Okay, hold up. 33.46 points. Is that Iacosa points? Offer, John, 2 days ago. 0.4. 5.5 USDC. Okay. That's kind of cool. I'm down with the Iacosa. I'm staking Iacosa. I'm staking for Iacosa. I got all my Hedron staked. Yeah, I mean, that looks pretty cool. Weird, like, design, whatever. It's like super earthy or whatever. Makes me want to smoke some weed, man. Okay. What else we got? XRP is the biggest rug pull in crypto history. The execs and tech team look close to $1 billion from the IRC as 1 billion in market cap, but 1 billion of actual dollars. How the community doesn't see. Oh yeah, I mean, and they're always dumping on your head, consistently dumping on your head. I'll be surprised if they win the SEC lawsuit. I mean, if they win, dude, then SEC has zero teeth on Hex. They don't. They have zero teeth. They couldn't even defeat XRP. They had like a token sale. They're literally a giant corporation. Looks whack. All right, guys, I'm running out of steam here. Blackwing, shout out to you, brother. Hex style time locking. They did? Oh yeah, and they're gonna have a chain again. What was their first chain? They had a chain. Ah, shit, what was their first chain? And then, like, nobody used it. Now they're gonna have another blockchain. They're trying. You know, whatever. Guys, I'm running out of steam here. Can we jump in the Hex chart? Yes. Before I think I'm gonna hop off soon, guys, because I'm running out of energy. I don't know how long we've been live, but yeah. So we got a video coming on Tuesday, hopefully. A Tuesday, I'm gonna have a regular like meme video. So shout out for that. And if you're a member, make sure to watch the member video because not all the members have seen it. And also remember to hit me up privately. There's a bunch of perks and stuff. Like you can, we can do like a stream together or things like that. Just a private stream between us and talk and stuff. Let's take a look at Hex right here. So. And guys, and also, you know, every stream I have new memes, so I know if they get a little stale, might as well burn them up now. But yeah, it looks like we had a nice pump. Oh, it's beautiful up here. And right back down. Looks like a bearish engulfing candle. Almost bearish engulfing. Not quite, but the day's not over. Looks pretty bearish right here. We're below the 21 exponential moving average. I fully expect it to roll over and come here, test this area about 0.33 cents again. I could see this thing really plummeting. I could see this thing just getting absolutely hammered coming off of here. I think that let's see. I think this thing is going to get, if this SEC news comes true, I think we're going to get the Great Reset. I think we're going to get the capitulation. I think we're going to get the, I'm going to be Klaus Schwab. Because in all the whales and stuff, they're gonna capitulate, and Hex can restart fresh. The forest can burn down, and then a new forest can grow. And there will be less whales overhead. So I'm hoping that this does happen. Let's take a look at this chart a little bit more. You can see an M formation. They always say M is for murder, W is for win. I guess you could kind of say it's a W. But this looks like a big head and shoulders to me. It's a sloppy one, yes. But I mean, all it does is, all cryptocurrency does, all these charts do is measure the emotion. So like this emotional pattern, this neckline, I think was going to break at about 2.5 cents would break. That would be 10x the launch price. I think coming down here and breaking this is a possibility if we can get some kind of confirmation on this lawsuit. And the fact that we don't have a confirmation that it's not yet, that nobody called, I'm sure people called instantly, called their lawyer, called the SEC and confirmed. And like I said, I think that if it wasn't true, they would get a bunch of clout just posting their recorded phone call with the SEC. That hasn't happened. Richard's acting shady. Everyone's scared. I think it's going to dump. I think we're going to see some emergency end stakes, and it's going to be good because that hex is going to get deleted into the ether. It's going to vanish, you know. And then we go back to waiting. We go back to waiting for a hex all day, just looking at the screen. There's going to be us right here. We're going to be waiting for a pulse chain. I mean, but yeah, man. But I'm going to rock with it. I'm going to rock with it. Together, we're going to make it through. We're gonna make it through, guys. But anyways, sorry if I missed you. Hippie Hedge Fund, shout out to you. I'm gonna give you some shout outs before I go, okay? Because I kind of hit a wall here. I kind of feel a little bit tired. I don't know how long I've been on. For some reason. 2 hours and 3 minutes. Okay, thank you, Hippie Hedge Fund. Thank you. IP Max, thank you again, and thank you, sir. Baja Dave, dude, where you been? I just got here, amigo. Did you talk about Matic yet? I like you, so we can talk about Matic. So now remember, guys, Matic is a fork of Hex, okay? Or I mean, a fork of Ethereum. It's a fork of Ethereum. What the fuck? Get out, guys. I think I'm burning out. Take a look at Matic. I like this guy. So, oh damn. Matic. What's going on with Matic? I don't like Matic myself. Ugh. Is there any news or what? Matic rally gathers speed as Meta announces Polygon powered NFTs. Yo, hell yeah. That's why it's pumping. Yeah, dude, but I mean, at the same time, we're talking about Meta. They're down 80%. This is the news. This is the news. And Zuckerberg, that's who we're rooting for. That's who we're rooting for. Zuck. I don't know. It can pump. Let's just take a look at the chart really quick. I see it's a hype pump. It's hard to buy at this top of this candle right here, but it's gonna absolutely freaking moon if this pump continues into the end of the year. I would say let's take a look. The point of control. Damn, look at that. Look how it gained the uptrend right here. That was your time to buy. If you didn't, this was your time to buy. Now, dude, it's off to the races. And the next time you buy is when it touches the 21. Now you can see that we have a little baby death cross or bull cross. We have a little baby bull cross right here. This is signaling a short-term uptrend right here because it's not a complete bull cross. The other thing is they become invalid when we have sideways action like this. See how we went sideways for forever, and see how all of these EMAs are bunched up? Technically, that is not a bull cross. But yeah, this is definitely bullish action. And we had some nice follow through right here. Kind of had like an Adam and Eve cup and handle. We built the handle. It's 1/3 of the size. It's freaking gorgeous. Yeah, this would be a nice, if you would have bought this breakout, gorgeous. You cross these EMAs here. Look at this price action. I mean, this is real price action, guys. You see it rejected the 200 exponential moving average, fell through, had the big fake out, but no, pumped up again, came lower high, lower low, right? But this is when you get back in right here. You should have got out right here when you lost the 21 exponential moving average. If you're trading my method, this is how I made all my Bitcoin that's in my hodl position. Pop, and then buy right back here. That's it. That's it. Look, if you would have sold right here. See, this is the big fake out. That's the problem. This is the big fake out. So how do we not get faked out here? because it's a lower high. It's a lower high. So you're not getting fake. That'd be tough, I ain't gonna lie. Lower high. Right here, higher high from here. Right, but that was, yeah. It'd be hard, dude. It'd be hard to trade this. I ain't gonna sit here in front. There's a lot of fake outs going on right here. But this is your time to get right back in. Pop, confirmation, higher high confirmation, took out this high. This is the time to get in. Took out this high, got in. That's beautiful. And that would have been hard to do. Beautiful volume. Massive volume coming in on this candle. Very, very much confirmed. It's looking good. If you could get it to cool down back to the point of control. If you can get it to cool back down over here. Okay. To the 21 exponential moving average at like about 92 cents or something as it's going up. If we could get rollover like on Monday, we have like some sort of a Black Monday, or the November elections could give you an entry. Guys, if you really want an entry on some of this stuff, if the volatility of the November elections is probably going to be something kind of like the day when we had the rate hikes. Remember, we had what's called a Darth Maul candle, where it goes both ways. Like it wrecks the shorts and then it wrecks the longs. So like, okay, so if you really want to get back in, you know, set orders. If you miss this, if you think we're gonna pump into the end of the year and that's your thing, that's what we're going with, that's what we're rocking with, then what you want to do is you want to set orders low and hope for volatility from the November elections. Now remember, it could probably go both ways, right? It's probably going to wipe everybody out. Every leverage trader, most leverage, over leveraged traders are going to get wiped out. Their stops are going to get wrecked or liquidated. So if you set something up here like, you know, you don't want to go lower than this low, right? Because you're bullish, right? Because if we go lower than this low, then it's bearish. So you want to go like somewhere around the S1 pivot, like around 76 cents. Remember, buying is a range and not an exact number. So kind of like in this range right here, probably front run it. I'd probably front run this Fibonacci pivot, probably like somewhere like 77.43, 0.7743, something in this area. If I was serious about buying this dip, this is what I would do. And then I would rock with it and be like, okay, I'm hoping for that big volatility to the downside on the November elections. And then don't forget, on the 10th, 2 days later, we have the CPI report. So God knows what that's going to do. Inflation's been really stubborn, especially core inflation. So we're going to see, you know, yeah, gas prices are down a little bit, and that's going to help it a little bit, but core inflation was up, not down, remember? So so what we're going to do, so there's going to be volatility. I mean, there's going to be speculation to the upside, downside, wrecked liquidations. Longs are going to have to cover, shorts are going to have to cover. Long story short, if you really want this, you know, I'd put it like in the 77 range, not financial advice. Do your own research. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm not giving you financial advice. I don't know what your trading horizon is. I'm just telling you what I would do. What I would do is I'd be in right here, and then my TP, my take profit would be either the no, I'm very conservative, so I'd be like at the primary pivot at about 86 cents or the 200 exponential moving average right here. You can see that it respected it here, and you could see that it ran out of steam here before it reloaded the gun. See that? So it's like a mental game, you know, and the mental game is, you know, you can see it rejected here, and then went on a long downtrend, prolonged, and then it broke through here, but you could see that people weren't feeling it though. It had enough strength to pop through here, but people weren't feeling it. The confirmation on the 21 exponential moving average, that's what I always talk about. Right here is where you take your speculative buy, right? And you got to be prepared to lose if it doesn't stay. If it does a fake out like this, you got to be prepared, or to ride it out. But anyways, so yeah, and then pop through. So my guess is it'll probably go 77, and then the range for exiting is between 86 and 92. That's what I would do if I was trading, which I'm not gonna, because I'm kind of sitting cozy, you know, with my finances. So BlackRock is back. Yeah, but dude, BlackRock is backing Matic. Bro, BlackRock, man, there's like there's states in the United States that are leaving BlackRock because of their ESG policies. They're the ones that make everything woke. They're the ones that are ruining everything. Because they're like basically the CEO. I've done a video about this. The CEO of BlackRock makes companies that they basically buy out companies or buy high stakes in companies and make them be woke. They're absolute bane of existence. They're that, like, you want to rock with that? That's cool, you know?
God, get me out of financial troubles.
You want to make money off that, you know?
Thank you. God, get me out of all financial troubles.
But morally, dude, you're doing this. Which it's whatever, but I just can't rock with them. I'm not with it. I'm not with that, especially if Maddox going. Nah, man. But can it pump? Yes, my friend. Yes, it can. Freedom of shopping. Richard is still busy shopping with your donations. Hey, man, you ain't lying, bro. You ain't lying. Let's see. Do I still have that? It's fine. Don't worry. Everything's fine. It's all under control. Okay. Keep waiting for Pulse Chain. We're all good to go, okay? Just keep waiting, keep waiting. Keep waiting. Let's see, what do I have anything else? Oh yeah. This is how I see price action right now. This is how I see it. Weird, bro. This is weird. I think we're gonna unload and unwind it to the downside. Yeah, we're gonna be out of here.
You know, a lot of things changed when my girl got pregnant. Like my name, number, address.
Right? BlackRock, they can do this. Hey, anyways, sorry, man. Look, I'm not trying to let down it or anything like that. It's just not my shtick, you know what I mean? I like you, dude. I stayed extra 15 minutes for you. But I'm like, this looks good, man. I would trade this as a trader if I was trading. Like I told you, I'm kind of, look, when you're starting out, when you're building a portfolio, you need to take risks. Once you have a portfolio, then you want to take as little risks as possible. You want to hold on to your capital. That's the name of my game, is preserving capital. But if I'm like starting out, if I'm building a portfolio, or if I'm just gambling and having fun, you know, I would trade this. You know, like I wouldn't hold it. I'm not gonna ride or die with it. Like I'm like doing ride or die with Phantom. By the way, dude, Andre Kranya is back, and he's gonna do Metaverse on Phantom. So, you know, like I'm ride or die with Phantom. I'm ride or die with Hex. I'm ride or die with Bitcoin, my Ethers. You know, like I'm mining my PLSD, all this shit. I'm not ride or die with this, and I'm not trying to trash you on this, dude. Like, you can make money off this, you know what I mean? Like that's the play. That's the play that's the trade setup I would have. I would hope for volatility to get filled super low on November 8th election volatility. Remember, it's going to go up and down, wreck everybody on both sides. See if you can't scoop in on some pretty good position, and then when it chops back up to mean to average, here's the point of control, 91 cents. That's a good clue. Primary pivot, Fibonacci, primary one. So we got 85 to the point of control. I'd be exiting in that area. That would be my trade setup on that. And but yeah, man, I'm not trying to I hope you didn't take that the wrong way or anything like that, but yeah, those are the people that I'm trying to avoid. You know, I'm just trying not to be too bearish. I don't want to be in bear euphoria. You know what I'm saying? Bears are out of control too. Bears are out of control too sometimes. Don't want to be a reverse moon boy either, but I'm just saying. I'm trying to preserve capital on jumping into Matic. Not for me, but I think it could make money. Anyways, guys, it's been a couple hours. I think at some point it gets kind of self-defeating, and I'm kind of running out of steam here. And join me on Tuesday where I do another meme video. If you don't know what I'm talking about, if you're new, check out my last news/TAs/ information galore packed into a 12-minute video. Check it out. Join the Wolf Pack, like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace. I'll miss you. Bye. Bye-bye.